Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine. We the real Jews, no faking. I'm a Levite, no Haitian. Israel, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we.
People have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome to Patient Saints.
Radio.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Come on now. We got to get this thing together.
One more time.
We got to get this thing together, y'all.
All right, from the top.
All right. Shalom, Israel, Most High Christ, bless. Welcome to Patient Saints.
Radio.
Hey, bear with us. We need a little practice. You know what I'm saying? This is the B team, right? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We the B team here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So We stepping in for a lot of mighty.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
But to my right, I have
Captain Barnabas.
and I'm Officer Elisha.
Officer Soraya.
What
Officer Aiden.
Oh, wow.
Officer Asa.
Officer Yuri. We gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it.
Officer Zakar.
Officer Guzzle.
Damn.
Officer Guzzo.
Officer Smeedy.
Wow.
Sister Naomi.
Hey.
I had to ask Officer Guzzo why his shirt is matte black.
Right.
Damn, and then you started to it.
Hey, we going straight to it, bro. Wow. We going straight to
I'm
it.
saying, we all got the nice shiny, it's
Right.
we glistening,
Right.
Blinging.
What about Officer Aiden? He got the same shirt on.
Yeah, but your shirt is ashy.
Wow. Y'all gave it to me.
Yours hit
You
different.
got that.
Your shirt is a little ashy, bro.
Augusta Ash.
You gotta put a little lotion on your shirt.
Damn.
Just a little bit.
But before we kick it off, we will send shout out to all these great men.
Yeah, we got Deacon Malachi, Captain Shemaiah,
That's right.
Captain Amaziah, Captain REA. Listen, bro, they doing a mighty work. Officer Carmela.
That's right.
Captain
You know what I'm
Ralph.
saying? So, hey, shout out to
Captain
the
Rail.
brothers, man. Captain Rail. Forgive me, Cap. Forgive me. So, yeah, they out here doing a mighty work out here, man. So we just stepping in, just trying to fill their shoes.
Right.
So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can do.
You know how long Patience
do 'em
Radio
justice.
been a show? Like
How long, sir?
it's been what, like 8-9 years?
Come on, man.
Maybe 10 years or something?
Yeah, man.
About
Yeah.
to-
Consistency. Give it up for the
It's been a
consistency.
long-
Give it up for the consistency.
That's real.
That's longevity. That's longevity.
That's real.
That's the reason why Patience Radio is the #1 show in America.
Yeah.
It's not just in Israel, it's in America.
In the world.
Right.
That part.
In the whole world.
In the whole wide world.
The globe.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Put that work in.
But so, Deacon Malachi's class, we got to touch it.
Bring it out.
Right.
We got to touch how. What was it? The
Metamorphosis.
The metamorphosis.
right. Yeah.
The rebirth. Being reborn again, and he broke that thing down. Listen, Deke, every time he do a class, bro, he just level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He level up, and level up, and level up. All praise to the Most High, bro. Lord's will, man. We take heed to those classes, man. You know what I'm saying, and really get ourselves right. Why? So we can get the kingdom of God and be those strong angels that He brought out.
That's right.
Lord's will. So,
Yeah,
man.
man. Hey,
What's going
bro.
on with y'all?
Hey, bro, let's do this good, man. Let's do this good. 'Cause remember, all the great men, them are traveling, right?
Right?
So remember, we have to send prayers up, send shout out to all these men because what?
Yes, sir.
These men is men who set the whole platform.
Yes, sir.
Trust
That's
me, for real. So I pray the most I let them enjoy them time. You know what I'm saying? And bring a part of,
It's Passover. You know,
you know what I'm
you can have a
saying,
good
us to the other side of the world.
Yes,
That's
sir.
brother them can glean to it. Feel me?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man, for real. Hey, I was sent it again to Deacon Malachi. You know what I'm saying? For real, I was sent shout out
That's
again
right.
to him. That's what you see. Send shout out to Captain Shemaiah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying send shout out to Captain Ari,
Yes, sir.
Captain Amaziah,
That's right.
Captain Irel.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because what? They are the one who always sit down here. You know what I'm saying? I have to give them that, you know what I'm saying, to take that privilege what they said, yeah, come on,
Right,
help
right.
out the show, yeah.
All
You
praises.
understand?
Now, because you are the OG though.
You in the intro.
So don't try to act
I
like
used to be over there. I used to be over there, so yeah, I'll take that.
You got the hot
that,
seat right
you know
now.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah.
For real, yeah. So, yeah, the one who is you all about the show. I'm just come to those fit and just lean to what you guys are up there. Feel me? So,
Yeah, we
you
got
think?
we got a lot of stuff, man.
but
We can go.
I have a strange brother on the show though.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there.
That guy over there.
He is strange.
Yeah,
That guy.
he's straight.
He is strange.
Ever since you talked about my shirt, you know how you be uncomfortable, you just sitting.
You try to get it. You try to get it.
Trying to get your angles right.
Ain't nothing wrong. Just uncomfortable now.
Welcome.
Is it Guzum? What is it? How you say it?
Guzum.
It's officers of car. Z-A-C-C.
Officer Guzum.
Guzum. How you spell that?
Guzzum.
Why? What does it mean?
What does that mean?
That's Benji term. Wow. He says it all the time on UGL.
Cap, what Guzum? What's that? What it is?
Everybody
like sickness.
sick. Anyone sick beside him, sick.
These are not. These
I'm
are
sorry,
not.
officer.
These are
I'm sorry,
all
Drew.
allegations. This is not. Damn.
I'm sorry, officer. You got.
Why I couldn't get the hoodie, man? He brother gave the hoodie straight off his back. He looked at me crazy.
Got the Guzumitis.
Yeah, all praises though.
So what you have Officer Lisha?
Man,
Let's kick the show off,
Cap,
you know what I'm saying?
listen, Cap. We have a few things crazy things.
Right.
Do we want to just go into it? Hold on, make it bigger, man. We can't see that.
Right.
What's up, man? Come on, y'all know how we do this thing here. Okay, so I think I want to just go ahead and touch on the Moabites setting up in our hoods. You want to start there? Let's go ahead and start there, man, because we see Moab and Ammon, they all up in our hoods. Arab, they all up in our hoods, and we never know, like, how in the hell do they have these certain advantages, right? Because, you know, many of us, we trying to just rub two nickels together, but right down the street, bro, they got convenience stores, they got Chinese restaurants, and they always flourishing, they always popping up in our hood. Now, this young lady is going to explain why.
I don't think she's young.
Yeah, she don't look young.
Old
I kind
face
of hesitated when I seen her. I'm like,
Damn, she got old eyes.
She about leave 40.
Yeah, let's see what she's talking about, though.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities. And as I've said before, as a result of this, black wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing.
Hold up. What she's saying? She's saying black. What she was saying? She said
Asian people,
yes,
are getting advantages to set up in black neighborhoods. They attempted to go to white neighborhoods, but they said no.
Right.
You can go to the hood, and we're going to help you.
But the thing what you said they get double.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
It pays
we
out
wanted a
double.
few.
Yeah,
we
because-
want. Yeah.
They import the stuff.
Because usually people open businesses in
Take it
their
back a little
own
more.
community. Wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods.
That's the part right there. She said wealth paid out twice when it come to what?
To the black community.
To the black community.
Yeah.
So why we can't? Why we can't get no grant?
Right.
Why we can't set up our business?
Right.
She gonna tell you. Watch this.
Or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing goods and services to their community, and by being a member of the community, they're contributing and they're investing back into the community. This is an ideal situation, and that is not what happens with Asian American businesses operating in black communities.
It's a lot to unpack there.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of, I think it was Black Wall Street,
Yes, sir.
where they said that the dollar stays in the neighborhood for like a year or something like that.
I don't remember the time frame.
Yeah.
But the point is that same black dollar is circulating through the neighborhood, and it doesn't leave that neighborhood. Why? Because we have all these different establishments, these black establishments set up. We got grocery stores, we got pharmacies, we got mechanics, we got hospitals, we got all these different things to serve ourselves that we don't need to go outside of that. But now we see in our neighborhoods the complete opposite.
Right.
The dollar,
We have absolutely nothing.
the dollar circulate maybe 20 minutes.
That's it.
Six
If,
hours.
if that.
If that.
hours.
And
6 hours?
That's
Bro,
all.
The-
Bro.
I shared it to the group, but it
Yeah.
said that in Greenwood it circulated 36 to 100 times before leaving the community.
You see that?
Back when Black
Listen.
Wall Street was here.
Our dollar goes as quickly as us going to the ATM to the store.
Yep.
That's it.
However long that is.
The check cash in place, they
That's-
taking their fees,
that's it.
and it's a domino effect from there. It's a
like a
downhill.
negative amount.
Right.
Like a negative time frame. Because before you even get your money, you got to give it to the white man or to the Asian man.
Hey, also, I never forget. I got my first little check. Well, the thing was, I was working at a clothing company, and my check was a little more than I think it was like, I was an 18-year-old. So I went to the check cashing place, and they looked at the check, they looked at me. They wouldn't even cash it.
Really?
They just thought that it was fraud. I'm like, I got this from the establishment. But that goes
name on it.
Yeah, it has my name. I had my ID. Like, why won't you let me cash this check? It's because they not used to seeing young black men with any type of money. Right.
So
they expect you to have.
You was balling at 18.
It was. Is that what you're trying to let us know? It wasn't.
That's what I'm getting.
Let me get a script.
That's what it sounds like.
Let me get one. Let me get one script.
It sounds like he had the money to circulate in the neighborhood. Right. I put the hood on my back.
Let me get this. Let me get a Deuteronomy 28:43.
Bring it out.
Because what we fail to realize when it's like, I don't know, it's just like we wake up in the hood, right? And there's these staple places there. You got the laundromat, you got the corner Chinese store, like you got the Arabs that own the gas station, and that's just the
Esau
norm.
own all the land.
And Esau owns everything, but you don't think about who owns what. You just thinking about where am I get my next dollar from, where am I get my next meal from. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43.
Come on.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
We don't realize that this is a curse from God.
Yeah. Right.
When you go and smell that shrimp fry, that pork fry, when you go to a store and they have bulletproof glass this thick, can y'all find the nigga window?
The nigga glass.
That Bishop brought out.
Yes, sir.
You don't realize that that's the stranger within thee getting up above you very high. Read.
And thou shall come down very low.
Because they weaponized the grants against you. Esau said, we don't want you Moabites in our neighborhood, but I tell you what, here's what I can do for you. There's a little area called the ghetto down the street. I want you to set up you, and we're going to give you all the money. Now, do you think that they gave them the money to bring in fresh vegetables and fresh produce, fresh meats and such? No. They go into the dumpster behind the situation, getting the cat, the rat, the dog. It's proven. We got video.
Yep.
Going
to the pound.
Going to the pound. All them missing dog flies in your neighborhood, you never finding them again. Right. Y'all done ate them.
Vacuum seal.
So vacuum
seal cat.
So what we fail to realize is this is a curse from God. Go ahead.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
You hear what the Bible say? That's why we not getting them grants. That's why we not getting them loans. Because we not getting lended to. They lending to us. Go ahead.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And you always going to be the tail in your very own community.
Right.
But because this is the norm, getting the little crispy, look, you get your check on Friday. You get the crispy wings. You get the beef and broccoli with the extra sauce. You get the sweet tea in the little jar, and you living it up. Like you feel like you smell the air. I love the hood.
Yeah. You painted
that's
the whole
how
combo.
That's how you feel.
He painted the whole combo like it's right there in the front of him.
I seen it. Salt, pepper, ketchup on the fry.
Hey, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
When I saw the video, it's two things that made me think about when I used to drive for Uber. When you go to their neighborhoods, like it's shocking. Like they're out walking their dog, and they live in beautiful houses. And all you see, because once I dropped them off, and I come like, dang, everybody I see an Asian and a little person and a dog. So I just started to drive the neighborhood. The whole neighborhood, gated community, is them. They live in well. And then I started to think, you never see them in your Kroger's. You never see them in your Home Depot.
Nope.
They don't even spend money in your neighborhood.
Nope.
They take all the money out and don't even spend any where you are.
Hey, and have you ever seen a barbershop in their hood?
Never.
In their neighborhood? You can't even call it a hood. In their neighborhood, in their community.
Listen.
You've never seen an American deli.
Never.
You've never seen a
wing spot,
a check cashing place. You ain't never see that. And when you drive and the buildings start to get nice and they got them funny letters on the building, you're not gonna find nothing that belongs to you.
And the funny letters on top.
Oh yeah,
Funny letters on top. Yeah.
By the funny letters we mean Chinese.
Yeah.
Right. Funny letters.
Hey, let me get a script. I want Isaiah chapter 51, and I want verse 23.
Bring it on.
Anybody send you something else too, Soldier? I want to talk about this too, man. It kind of goes with it a little bit. Read that for me.
Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
You see that? It says that we are bowing down, meaning to the earth, in dirt, so others can walk over us. There's another scripture that comes to mind where it talks about they serve themselves by ourselves. I'm butchering it. But the point is, when we bow ourselves down, we are bowing ourselves down in these hoods, and we giving them all of our money. Listen, we work 9 to 5. Some of us work 12, 14, 16 hours a day just to deliver all of it up back to nations who don't give a damn about us. Their whole goal, their whole effort, their whole MO is to drain the hoods. Right? Because I know that there's an article too that we need to get where it talks about how we are like black people spending. It's like like the 4th country in the world or something like that. Like it's the what you call it, the
GDP.
The GDP. It's like the 6th in the world or something like that. We're like our own country in spending power.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah. So when they set up in the hood, but all they see is money. They see prosperity because they know that we have nothing.
Yeah, opportunity.
That's all they see.
Yeah.
You go to the hood, you see a Family Dollar. Oh, you know what time it is. I'm about to set up right next to that because the hood is sitting right there. We about to set up Chinese restaurants. We about to set up laundry mats.
Yep.
Beauty supply store.
Beauty supply.
Bro, bring it out.
Bro.
Bring it out.
There's a beauty supply store on every corner. I don't know how many
like a
wigs you
church.
can buy.
They go both ways.
Hey, them like a church for the black man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Hey.
But yeah.
No, go.
Hold on. But that's just the point is when they see black people, they see dollars.
Right.
They see dollars.
Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 12.
But go ahead.
Because remember when the Jake sister got her behind whooped in the store, right? All Moab had to do was make it 50% off, and the line was around the block.
Goes away.
They forgot about all of that, right? And the nations know our sottishness, our stupidity.
Yeah.
And so does God. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15 and verse 12.
Come on.
But they counted our life a pastime.
So they look at our life. The life of the black man to them is entertainment, mirth, pleasure, right? What can you do for me?
Right.
Go ahead.
And our time here a market for gain.
What is our time in this captivity?
And our time here a market for gain.
They have it figured out. They had it in the movie Trick Baby. They had it figured out how to capitalize off of the black man, the black woman's spending habits. There's a video on YouTube called Selling to the Negro. Can you pull that up real quick? Because when we say this Bible is a true book, this Bible is a true book. A market for gain. They make money off of our sin. They make money off of our insecurity. They make money off of our hatred. They have money for they have a marketing plan for every angle of wickedness that we could think of. Our sexual deviance, they got a market for that. It's called pornography. It's called the strip clubs. Our lack of self-control, they got liquor stores. They got these Chinese restaurants. Our materialism, they have clothing stores that they sell $500 sneakers. You know what I'm saying? $300 shirts. For our insecurities, they got social media. Yeah. So they have everything. You can play the TikTok video next because the Chinese man, he said, I don't let my kids get on there because I know what it'll do to their mind. But just play a little brief part of that. Oh, finish the script.
For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means.
We got to get this money. Though it be by evil means, we got to figure out how to make money off of these Israelites that don't know who they are, that lost their identity, walking around, wandering around the hood. Ha. Go ahead. No, play the video.
Hey, don't play that yet. Don't play that yet.
Yes,
hey, let me back up because I want to back up with what you were saying about they come in our neighborhood like they want to. Yeah, I'm saying they always come and build business and they always come in. But again, when you look at the scripture, right, what it said, they have everything. They have the wealth, they have everything. But listen, it's good. Give me that Psalms 37. Psalms 37, verse 16. Read that for me. And we're going to jump over to 35.
Psalms chapter 37 and verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
See that? So we don't have nothing, but where they come and set up shop? They don't go to the white neighborhood.
Right.
They don't go up there where the Arabs at. You know what I'm saying? That's where they come to, because the Bible said the liquor what we had is better than what they had. You know what I'm saying? For real, because remember, how much money we spend for 1 year? When every time they say,
We got to pull it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
So-
pull that up.
Trillions.
So,
Like trillion.
1.4 trillion.
you know what I'm saying? For real, because
That's a lot of money.
I in New York and see what the Chinese do. They walk and pick those penny off the street. We don't use penny, bro.
No.
We leave penny and just drop penny on the street. The Bible said the liquor what we had is more better than what the rich people had. You see what I'm saying? So if that's what I said. If they always said we must leave and go back to where we at. I'm just letting you know, anywhere we go, they will follow us.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what? We don't know money like how they do money. You know what I'm saying? We just spend money and we work so hard for it.
Right.
But the Bible said what we have is better than what they had.
Right.
Hey,
See that?
Cap,
Yeah.
You know how I know you the spirit, because around this time, Passover, right?
Right.
You know, we had to go to Elam to get our, little formal night,
Right.
whatever. I would come in the door and they're like, Shalom. So is your colors, they're red and grilled. I'm like, damn. How do you know? Because they see the fringes, and many Israelites done went to the whoever the East Indian people is in their neighborhood to get the
Making
garments.
money, bro.
So now they know around this time is Passover time. They
stock.
coming and they coming to get these colors. They calling each other, do you got red and gold? Do you got red and gold? Because they know they going to make some money off us. Like you said, they going to follow us
gonna
wherever
follow.
we go.
Anywhere we go, they're gonna follow. And as what you said, they take they write down what we need and they send it to all the store all around. That's what it is. Because what? You remember when we used to buy those garments, those Elam garments?
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Bro, we used to flood the whole thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So every year they send it to each other. Yo, stack your store, stack your store. Those nigga Israelite them coming. That's what they did. The Frenchies, they raise it up. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
the Bible is showing us, listen, this is good.
Cap, they even selling fringes on Amazon now. Remember, at one point in time, fringe,
With the border
fringes on Amazon.
What
Fringe-
it is.
With the border blue?
Now you
Fringes,
can find-
dresses with fedoras. Yeah,
I got what you need.
Right.
Come on, black.
And then especially,
I'm black, I get all my
especially,
shirts.
it was,
that blue
it was,
ribbon.
it was two main Elam stores up here.
Right.
On
I
two
do it for
different sides
you.
of town. And those two stores would make a lot of money come Passover time. It was only like, no, I think it's three.
You're right.
It's three main stores here. And they was making a lot of money around Passover.
I know this year they stock and they get what they don't get. I'm telling you, they get what they don't get. Because not this year, we ain't going to buy no, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't buying nothing from them this year because what? We are getting more wiser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For
Right,
real, and we see the old vision. We see what they're really up to. You see that? So, hey, read that one more time. Read that one more time. Read that one more time.
Psalms.
You get the video, though? You get the
yeah.
thing? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Read it.
Psalms chapter 37 and verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Them rich is the people who have everything. They can walk downtown or they can get an aid as the sun change. As the cloud went over the sun, they can get. You know what I'm saying? An aid. We work so hard for it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to spending, we spend it like we got
We ballers.
billions. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But jump over to the 35th chapter, the 35th verse, I mean. You see?
Verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power.
That's what it is. They come to our neighborhood and they scrape everything. And they build China. You know what I'm saying? They build Taiwan. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? They can. We drink from those cans and they take it. You know what I'm saying? And showing us that they may use it to make pot and sell it back to us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In New York, right? The bottle, when you look at the bottle, down at the bottom, it's 5 cents or 10 cents for a bottle.
Right.
This type of bottle. And the can is like, I believe, 5 cents?
Yeah.
10 cents?
If
Yeah.
that.
Yo, at nighttime, Chinese people walk the garbage can.
Chinese people.
You even see them. I'm telling you, bro. You
Chinese
walk,
man.
I'm telling you more. Look, when you look outside, they're in your trash can, been digging it up.
They do. I've seen it. I've seen them.
You see that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
But I said that we don't look at these things. They come into and scrape everything. They take the cans, the bottle from you all, and they send it back to China. While we over here, and they say, okay, they send 25 bags of bottle, and you know how much money they get for that. We don't look at these things. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always see them in great power, them just spreading. You see that? Because what we take for granted, they say, okay, can go to Titanic, can go to Nigeria, sell it to black, real cheap. What do you mean? And they take everything from us, but keep reading.
I have seen the wicked in great power in spreading himself like a green bay tree.
You know what I'm saying? So look at this. The Chinese, they come in and they have one store here. Same thing with the Arabs. I'm not putting it past the Arabs. And the next year, they own the other kind of store, the next black. And that's what they do. That's what they do. All around. That's what they do in our community.
Yeah? I was going to say, and the thing is, a lot of times they don't even trust in their own product. So it's like we know in the restaurants you don't see Chinese people eating the food there, just like the hair stores. You know, I ain't never seen a Chinese person with eyelashes, and they don't never put the umbrella. They don't never put the umbrella.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I seen that for myself. When Chinese people look about the food to sell us, when you go in there and if they're eating rice, their rice is totally white and look pretty and look good. And they use that dirty thing and put in your rice, talking about fried rice. Who eating that?
Right.
Who's still eating Chinese?
So wait, that's to hide the color?
Stop the cap.
It was on the floor earlier.
It's to hide the plastic. It's to hide the fact that it's plastic.
No, you know that the Chinese people go back in the garbage can and take those rice and those chicken out and mix it and put season of. Oh my God! Find it for me. Find it from line.
Yeah, I like teriyaki chicken.
No, you gotta make it yourself.
I like teriyaki chicken.
You gotta make it yourself.
No, I ain't gonna let that slide though. I want you to find that. So you're gonna stop eating teriyaki chicken today. Find it for the Chinese people. Go back in the garbage can at night. Take out those chicken. Go and wash it. And put season over it, and they use they say they use something like a
teriyaki sauce,
a teriyaki sauce, and cover the scent. I can't believe you, Joe. Come on,
hey, Cap, I can't believe you, Cap.
I was gonna eat teriyaki chicken today, Cap.
But think about it. You've never seen, unless it's like Panda Express, you never go by a Chinese food restaurant and see a delivery truck. You've never seen it. I don't care what you say. I've never seen a delivery truck.
Everybody thinking like, hold on.
You've never seen a delivery truck.
They deliver at night.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that. In Brooklyn, over there in Bed-Stuy, the Chinese people have a storeroom over there. That place is so stink, yo.
Wow.
Bro, I'm telling you, they have a storeroom like where they store like meat and stuff. That place is so stink. And you know what? Which into the Hispanic neighborhood. That's where it's into. That place so stink, bro. I promise you, bro. What inside of that thing? Okay, that's the teriyaki chicken.
Teriyaki.
I'm proving.
They go that yaki.
They making Officer Soraya bill right now.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's okay. Your shirt still
Hey. Hold on.
They said Officer Soraya, he ordered teriyaki.
That's what they give to you.
Let me get Officer Soraya teriyaki.
When you said extra sauce, that's where you get it from.
So he made a self-serve.
Let me hold on. Go back a little bit, real fast. I just want to make sure.
He made a personal
Pause. Is that a dumpster?
That's a whole.
That's 100% waste
dumpster.
management,
Yeah.
sanitation. Yes, sir.
Outside of your house.
That's a personal serve in the soup.
Look what they're doing. Come on, look what they're doing.
They said he want extra sauce.
You
I
gotta
got
back
extra
it up.
sauce.
You gotta back it up.
And they're gonna charge you for the extra sauce too. That's $1.25 they just put in that bowl right there.
So black always want extra sauce on their chicken. Get them extra sauce out of the trash can. I'm gonna tell you, when we was at camp, we had a camp right next to a hair store with Moab in it. So we came out. We was teaching the sister about loving your hair, whatever case may be. But when she came out, we was talking about Christ. So we was talking about the color and said you need to love your skin, whatever case may be. She said, "Oh yeah," she came out like that. And then they said, "And you don't need to be buying this weave. You got the most beautiful hair on the earth." And now hold on, a goddamn second black. She's like, "No." Yeah, she was bad. He said, "Stop there. Y'all gonna try to take my money."
Wow.
But for real though, you see that, right? So now, Officer Soraya, what are you gonna do now?
He
going straight to
the teriyaki.
Right.
No.
That's what it is. Listen, it's good. We seen it, but listen, it's good.
Just make
We're
it
gonna
at home.
buy. We seen it. Just like how the sister was digging up the rice and she see the rat, a whole rat inside of it. and she eat up outside of the food. You see what I'm saying?
No.
You don't see that?
Yes,
No.
huh?
Oh my God.
Yes, huh?
No, don't. I ain't ready.
Let's
Can
find
you
it.
find it?
Let's find it.
This is the one.
Moab
And she
bitch your
all
damn.
rot inside of her food, and she
Moab-
still was
Moab
eating that
day.
thing.
She has sriracha on it and everything.
Hey,
Whoa.
Yeah.
that's why when scripture say in the want of all things,
Yeah.
this is the curse.
You see that? So finish that verse. Finish that verse. You see the wicked, all they do us. That's what it is. They just keep spreading because what they do to be successful is not nothing good they bring to us as a people. They bring the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? Finish that.
Psalms chapter 37 and verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, in spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Yes, there are stores and stores and stores. You know what I'm saying? For real, in our neighborhood corner, from the next corner to the next block, to in the center of the block. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? And you see how they're being successful, how they're spreading away. You know what I'm saying? They don't go to the store and so they go to wholesale outlet and buy the chicken and this. No, they take the same chicken from all those restaurants. Like, I know, like every here in New York, right? The Jewish people, they make sacrifice with chicken. And they pour them in the garbage can out there. One whole garbage can full.
Who's doing that?
Wait,
Who's
what do you want to tell me? What you want to listen, this is good.
Hey, Cap, can I get a
You don't
story?
believe
I'm
that?
sorry, Kat. I'm sorry.
You don't believe that?
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. I
Hey,
just saw
please,
it.
Find me the dumpster in New York too. Find me that dumpster. I want you to find me the
So you
dumpster in
saying,
New
so you
York.
saying the chicken that Amalek throws away?
Over his
Moab
That's
go
what
get it.
more about. I'm telling you,
They
son.
recycle the
Real
chicken.
talk. That's what they do. They go
Recycle
for
chicken.
it, and that's what they did. I'm telling you. So
Hey.
you got something to say, sir?
Yeah. Let me get 2 Ezra chapter 3 and verse 33. Because just going back to that great power, this is
Right.
what the nations do. Or with that great power. How do they get that great power? 2 Ezra 3:33.
Second Ezra chapter 3 verse 33. And yet their labor appeareth not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments.
So the nations, and the way they get their power is that they get wealth. That's their mindset. The nations have a mindset of creating wealth for their nation. You understand? And they think not upon their commandments, upon God's commandments, and therefore they give us the trash, food, so on and so forth. And our mindset is, hey, get Haggai chapter 1 and verse 6, and that's it.
Well, we got Officer Ace on the show,
talking
boy.
about-
They got the mighty Ace on the show,
See how you line that other script up before you finish?
I know, right? You line it up, bro.
man. He should let me get there. I got a second reader like Deacon Malachi, man.
Haggai chapter 1 and verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
So we work much and we bring in very, very little. Read on.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Come on.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Read.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
So our income go into a bag with holes. And therefore it goes to the other communities that bring wealth. They bring wealth to their communities as we are emptying our pockets. That's how they get that great power.
Outside the hole, they just got their hands like this. Like whatever we put in our bag, the hole it fall out. They just thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right.
We appreciate you.
Them pennies.
That's that crafty counsel too, because in the video she said that I look at it like that was the sell pitch. Because Esau said you can't set up in our neighborhood, but guess what? If you go set up in them black neighborhoods, you're gonna make double because you ain't got to put none of that profit into that community,
And they gonna give
and
you all
then
that
you
money.
get the money you make from selling your product.
Hey, somebody in the comments they made a good point. They said Esau got to be in on it because there's no way they passing these inspections.
Right.
No.
Ain't
These
way.
hoods, these things supposed to be
Hell no.
shut down years ago.
Listen, back when I lived in Florida, I had a friend who worked for the health department, and he caught me going in to a food restaurant, and he told me then, he was like, stop eating there. He said, because they were getting ready to shut that one down on 79th Street. He said they use dogs and cats, and this was long before the truth. They use dogs and 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 until I learned how to cook, because that's one of the classes in culinary, world cuisine. I make my own Chinese food.
How they get their own genre of food?
Right.
The hell is this?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, right, I used to eat Chinese food. But the only thing what I used to eat is rice and shrimp. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So if They even give me anything dirty, they want to give me some dead, dirty shrimp. That's what it is. But you guys who eating that Parmesan chicken, the Parmesan?
Parmesan.
No,
What is
it's
like?
not
They got
no.
Parmesan chicken with the chili?
No, that's
Or
Italian.
teriyaki?
Yeah, teriyaki.
Oh, that's it right
Yeah.
there. Oh
See
my
the
God.
sriracha?
I got distracted, Cal, when I seen
See the
yeah.
sriracha?
Can I
Bro.
put it up?
Bro,
Is
I
that
said
really
it.
the
play
rat?
this.
That's
I
how you
said
know
it.
it's a system.
Hey, I said it and I'm proving it.
No, this ain't no fucking rat in my motherfucking food.
It is.
Bitch, this is a rat.
I told
In
you.
a bed of rice.
That nigga sauced up.
Hold the fuck on.
He sauced
Bro,
up.
she put, bro, she was ready.
Hey,
Man.
Oh
Listen.
my fucking God. They got me fucked up.
and she put
And
all,
she,
Sriracha all over.
all up, stop it. She put all the sauce over
They didn't even
it.
try to hide the
That was
rat.
sriracha.
you know what I'm laughing at, bro?
Wait, they didn't even try to hide the rat.
Right.
Nah,
In a bed of rice.
Yo, they put it right like this.
it was in the dumpster, so they just got the scoops
Yeah,
from the
that's all.
dumpster and just.
Yeah, they just.
They got her eating some goop scoop.
But they said they cut off the heads and the feet, and then you can't tell what it is. But they know when they inspect it
I'm
and
sure.
they
Hey.
test it. But
I'm
and
sure.
then the meat be brown. I don't know if you ever noticed.
That's
It's
what
not-
stopped me from eating.
Yeah,
it. Even
the
in the
whole
world,
Yeah.
there was a spot I used to go to, and I used to get the same thing. And the chicken one time was like real gray. I used to get the General Tso's chicken,
That
was
and
my
once
joint.
that bread didn't come
Bro,
off,
that was my
I'm
joint.
like,
Yeah.
chicken don't look like
Bro,
that.
so,
That's
I back in the world. I don't know if you ever ate at the China cafeteria. But like,
No,
it was-
hell
so,
no.
So the China cafeteria.
It looked hood.
Bro, that's what I'm
It
saying.
had.
So, but that's what, like
Sound
in the
good.
hood. That's all we had.
Yeah.
and it was like
That's it.
they was all across the hood. And
Yeah.
I remember when General Tso's chicken first came out.
Man, that should drop like a mixtape, bro.
And, bro, and then I'll never forget. I did the same thing. I think I had eaten it a couple times, and then this one time in particular, I had got sick. I got real sick, and in the midst of me eating it, like it didn't get in my body. Then I got sick later. As I was eating it, I got sick. So I peeled it open, and it was like light gray.
Yeah.
Damn. Not regular
When I
gray. It
tell
was
you,
light
I
gray.
was-
It wasn't even regular.
Yeah, it was light gray. When I tell you I was so upset,
Is that
but,
mouse?
Man, I went back in that store, man. I cussed all them folks.
No.
I had
But
it
now,
ever since.
what I want to know, the confession, right? Do you go back and buy
have
again?
I have not eaten it since. No.
Hey,
Hey,
right,
Cal, he
that's
said,
Once I get sick from eating something, that's it. I'm done. Like that's why I stopped eating Papa John's.
That happened to me with
I got
Subway.
sick. I got sick.
Hey,
with
but
Subway.
finish that though. Finish that, please. Finish that. Finish play that thing.
Hey.
they put the whole Stuart Little in that mug. bro.
Ratatouille got cooked while he
Hey, that mother white too.
Oh, that bitch in the fall.
Oh, yeah, they balled him.
Oh, no, this going back in here. Oh, they got me fucked up.
Yo,
She about to
So,
get,
wait,
look,
wait.
she's about to get another
hold on.
plate though.
That's
They got me all
Hold
the
on. Stop it right there. You don't see the tail and everything? The tail and everything?
Cap, that was not going back. I was going to take a video picture
And
and
get them
everything and
shut
bring it to
down.
to get a lawsuit or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Black
Like,
people don't do lawsuits.
Her thing was, I need another plate.
Yeah.
Oh, they going to get me.
I'm about to give me another plate and a voucher.
I ordered
for next
chicken
time after
fried
that.
rice.
Yeah, she ain't even mad about the rat. What the hell is this? What you talking about? Oh, well, we're
not what I
sorry.
ordered.
Not the rat. I'm talking about our chicken fry. Ain't no chicken in there.
That's not what I ordered.
You tripping.
all the way fucked up.
Because how she
A
sauced it
fucking
in
rat in my motherfucking food. And she, I
homegirl in
believe
the
she
back.
tried to
You
do this
guys
shit 'cause she
not.
was acting nasty. She got me all the way fucked up. You don't put a rat in my motherfucking food hole.
These are sexy red followers.
Yeah.
Stop it. This ain't no mother.
Stop it.
That rat just cooling.
Drew
That boy
that
sleep,
stupid
sleep.
bread back.
Hey, we got where Officer Sarayat got the food from. It's in the
Oh yeah,
it's in the Telegram.
that's the one I used to go.
Yeah,
Also, Sarai said, look, he said,
Hey, he sound like he missed that.
He said, man,
He said, yeah, that's the one.
What
that's
year
the
were
one
you
I used
born
to-
again?
I used to park right there.
Born in 2006.
So you don't know about that right there.
Young brothers.
That's it.
That's the one.
Hey, listen.
That is it.
Listen.
Oh my God.
That's the actual one.
Bro, that's the actual one.
Yeah.
That's the actual one I used to go to.
Is it on the screen?
nah.
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
That's the
He
actual
said that's the
one.
original.
Listen, this
Yeah,
is
the
a
OG.
staple.
That's the
in
one.
Every
That's the one.
hood.
That's the one on
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
That's the staple right there. China
Yeah.
cafeteria, bro.
That was
Why
my
they got
joint.
all the letters capitalized except for the I? They about to jack you up.
You asking the wrong questions, bro. You asking the wrong questions.
Bro, I never paid that no
All
attention.
of them.
You gonna find that
That was
suspicious.
set up right
They
there.
could they could get a capital I order.
Yeah, that's it.
We know.
Yo, that was the one. That's
Atlanta
on Martin Luther
staple.
King. Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's what it
That was the
Come on.
exact one that I
Yeah.
got sick from that General Tso chicken.
Damn.
So it's still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
They don't change the color.
No, to the day. That is the exact restaurant.
Wow.
my God.
China cafeteria, bro.
And
It
it
is.
stays packed.
Yeah.
You know, lately since JJ's and stuff been coming down here, like they've been kind of going to other places to get a lot of food, but it's still there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I used to walk to that joint.
So
Damn, we went from Moab to Ishmael.
when the last time you
Everybody.
buy Chinese food though?
The last time,
2 weeks ago.
maybe about
It's about Thursday.
No, I went to Panda King. What's the name of it? What's
Panda
the
Express.
I
So,
tried-
yeah,
I
they're
tried
chains.
them,
Yeah, they're chains.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
tried
they're
them.
different.
They're a little bit different,
Yeah,
but it's
they're
maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
With them uncooked noodles.
Man, you have a good man. I'm not gonna. Hey, listen, it's good. The last time I ate China food, it's like around 10 years ago. I was in Queens, right? And the brother what I was working with, this old man I was working with, he buy me a food. And when he buy me a food, he leave the change to the Chinese.
IT.
What's that? What's that?
That's kept getting the call.
He leave the change to the Chinese, right? So I was there waiting on my food because I had a fried rice and shrimp. You know what I'm saying? This China woman trying to fight me over the change. When I say you ain't gonna get the change.
So he left her the change?
What I left her change? I leave the food and everything. I said, give me the money and walk out of that place. And I never eat Chinese food again from that time, bro.
So was it because of the food? Because they took your change?
Huh?
It wasn't because.
No, it was about I'm leaving all these things because I was just coming into the truth too. Just coming in. Just started to learn from the brother. The brother who teach me. Never go to the school yet. Though.
Moab, bold.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Yeah, they bold.
yeah.
Cap, I'm telling you.
Yo, she want to fight me for the change, dude.
They
She
don't
wanna
play.
fight me for the- And I said, no, you ain't going to get that. No.
They bold for that one.
I know the old man was in the store with me. And I said, come on, I need the change. No, I said, no, you ain't going to give me the money. Yeah.
I know they don't play money.
Give me that change.
Give me the
Yeah,
change.
I never eat Chinese food again from that bread, for real. Because I said, when I go in there, I see she was eating out of this little white thing, and her rice was so clear and pretty in that plate, bro. But the rice what she sell us is totally different. It's like it's been there for years and months. You know what I'm saying? I just keep and warm it up and stir fry it when you go there for this. I will never eat Chinese food again. But if I'm dying and it's Chinese food for save me, don't give it to me.
No.
I don't want it.
I'm good.
No. Mm-mm. Chinese food,
Don't you call it a rat bat?
yes, and Japanese food. I see many you go to the Japanese store the same thing like Chinese, yo, for real. They eat the same type of snake, snail, mice.
They off the wall.
I be liking sushi though.
Octopus.
Yeah?
I be liking sushi though. I get the vegetable roll.
Yeah, make
And
that
I get
clear.
the
Is that
grilled
okay?
salmon.
Is that okay? I don't want to be
Yeah,
hypocritical.
I get the grilled salmon. That's not.
It's
Look,
be
sis
good.
say it's good. I
And
get out.
mine, and
That's-
mine come from Kroger.
The sushi be going crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's grilled
Publix.
salmon with.
And then,
Yellow avocado.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's It's car making them sushi rolls
Yeah,
back there.
at Kroger.
No. It's a little Ammonite back there. He like this tall.
Oh hell no.
He be sharpening his knives.
Yeah.
He popping from the bottom what you need. I'll be like, let me get the vegetable roll.
Yeah, they delicious.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as servitude.
I had some yesterday. I did.
Forgive me.
So now,
Yeah.
I know that we've dealing with how Moab drains
Right.
our neighborhood, right? We have another video of the flip side, right? Go to the one, no, over one more, down, over, right there. Just pull that up. Let's pull this up.
He was making his own directions.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
He said up.
So now,
go left.
let's. So now we have two groups. This is a debate.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
yeah.
they are arguing about another establishment who drains our community. So now we're dealing with the heathen who drains our community. Now let's see about this one. Let's go.
How much money does your church make a year? This is important. How much money does your church make a year?
I don't have that number at the top of my mind. I wasn't coming to talk about the budget.
Okay. That's very important. The reason why I bring it up is because we're talking about what the black community, what the black church does for the community, right? And if you are taking money from the black participants who go to your church, you should know how much money you're taking from the community, especially since the community isn't financially stable.
Yeah.
But also churches that make over $100,000 per year should do exactly what the black church used to do during the civil rights era.
I think that's a harsh
we need
criticism. I think it's a huge assumption.
Wait, hold on. So churches that do make over $150,000 a year, they need to invest that money in the black institutions.
With all due respect,
Wait.
$150,000.
I do want to hear from his response. How would
You can start a bank with that.
How would you respond? I think we have to be careful about drawing assumptions of what churches do. I was making a very broad commentary about how I see churches behave, but don't get me wrong. There are a lot of churches that are doing exactly what you just said they should be doing.
Turkeys and shoes aren't enough.
Well, see, I can't get into that part of it because turkeys and shoes are not the conversation I'm having. I'm having a conversation about a methodology to reach a people and be a service to a community. I'm talking about down payment assistance so that black folks can own homes. I'm talking about doing financial stewardship education courses. I'm talking about, counseling and support systems for family and standing in the gap for mothers with the single mothers with children and making sure that they have mentors for their sons and their daughters. I'm talking about programs that actually affect folks' lives. But meanwhile, you're on a different page, and I get that. But I wouldn't brush that very broad because there are a lot of ministries that are doing it. What I'm looking at is the impact of the way this division amongst the body of Christ actually shows up in the world. I think it shows up a little bit less impotent than it should. And on behalf of the body of Christ, I apologize that you've seen that more than you've seen the effective work.
He didn't answer the question.
He didn't answer the question about what the money.
He's talking about, I want to think about the methodology of this, but the young man asked a very specific question. What are you doing with the money? You can take this money, you can start a whole bank with it.
Right.
But we got educational programs, and instead of putting fathers with mothers, we got single mother programs that we're going to make sure they have everything they need. Man, the church is a joke.
It is.
Don't get me started.
Bro, we seeing
this. Bring it up.
Bro, we seeing this more and more and more. Like now, these people are getting fed up, and they're actually, addressing this. You know what I'm saying? Because usually we'll just keep quiet, we'll leave, it's we ain't gonna do the church. Now they are actually starting to address it head on. Right. And like you said, bro, what was that? Maybe like a minute, 2 minutes? Mm-hmm. He didn't say a damn thing.
No. He
didn't say a damn thing, just a lot of talking.
Just
he
really
did
fast.
not give us solutions.
That's what pastors do.
Right.
They talk real fast, and they talk like they say things because they know that the average person don't really comprehend a lot of what they hear. Right. So they'll talk real fast and they say a whole bunch of words and then never really get to the actual point of what they're trying to make. Jeremiah, let me get Jeremiah. Let me get Jeremiah.
Oh, they done got my boy Ryan fired
I
up.
don't like the church, man. I don't like the church. I think it's Jeremiah chapter 12. I don't. Chapter 12 and start at verse number 10.
Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 10. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. They have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness.
So when you look at the black church, is there a way for us to look up how? Oh, it's right there.
They're on point today.
Whoa. Y'all on point.
Okay, then.
It says on average, the black churches raise an estimated $11.5 billion annually, which is collected from the community.
2017.
This same community, because notice how your boy Creflo Nickel, how they got rid of the tithes, because you have one thing you can't do is argue with the truth of the scriptures, especially when you got they did so much to try to hide the information that the Israelites were teaching, but it's only so much time that you'll be able to hide it, because now you got whole congregations now saying, we know Christ is black now. We know you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. We're not supposed to celebrate Easter. It's resurrection this, and all these different doctrines and ideologies are starting to change now because Israel is pushing the truth of the scriptures. Mm-hmm. But we got to start holding these pastors accountable.
Right.
Yeah. You collecting all this money and not doing nothing for the community.
Not a damn thing.
Meanwhile, you have the leadership in IUIC not asking you for a dime, and then taking the what's given as a donation to go spread the gospel across the world and set up little sanctuaries. Right. Things that are going to actually help the people to thrive, help the people to flourish. Right.
Create marriages.
Right. Not help single mothers to do better.
Right. I ain't never been at a church where they give you the stuff that you get in here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to a church for need, they'll tell you to pray on Jesus, and he'll answer your prayers. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I've heard so many stories of older women giving to churches for 15, 20, 30 some odd years, and then when they need help with a bill or help with something, the church, we don't got it, we can't. But you know what they will do? They will pay their musicians very, very hefty.
They get salaries,
bro. I know some musicians right now that make $1,000 a Sunday.
Whoa.
$1,000 a Sunday just to play drums.
Damn.
Just for the Sunday?
Just for on a Sunday.
You got to be good
on Sunday. Yeah.
He said, "Is they hired?" Because I done. Sorry, real. Stay in the spirit, bro. Stay in the spirit, bro.
Man, he is back there.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? The young man asked him about the churches in general, all churches, and we just seen collectively $11 billion a year. Yeah. So collectively, all the churches can come together and do something for the black community.
Creflo Nickel could help.
They talking about I didn't come with my budget for my church. No,
the part what I like what the brother was saying. He was saying what the church been giving back. You know what I'm saying, for real. So if we give in times of need, we're supposed to get, right? We're supposed to get something in return.
Right.
You see that? But what the church been doing, they've been using craft to the people, because they've been using, when they give, the Lord will give you like success. That's what it is. Because that's what is prosperity. That's what it is in their mind. But can you give me a script real quick? Give me Psalms 29. You see that? Because this is what they use, and they sing song with it. You know what I'm saying? I know you know this song, because I used to go to.
You went too.
Peter Popoff.
Oh, wood. Not the Peter Popoff. But I tell Cat one story. He ain't gonna let me.
Hey, you remember the handkerchief where you get, right?
I didn't get a handkerchief. I got the water.
You get the water?
I got the water.
You ordered the water?
Yeah.
You ordered it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
No. Okay, so all right. So see, he brought it up. Now I gotta explain it.
Bring it
out. Bring that out.
So there used to be a televangelist. You can bring it out. His name was Peter Popoff. And
like a rapper.
He Captain Barnabas, I don't know if he gonna tell his side, but he was giving away handkerchiefs that was supposed to have been blessed from God. That's the one Cap got. I didn't get that. I didn't get the handkerchief. But
I listen.
that's what Cap got. Cap got that one.
No, I pay for mine, and I know I don't get it.
Yeah, you never got it.
I send my $100 up, and I do not
$100?
For a handkerchief? A handkerchief.
A handkerchief for 100.
It was a handkerchief that Jesus wiped his
I know
sweat
I don't
with.
get mine. I don't get mine.
It was a handkerchief that Jesus wiped his sweat with.
Yeah, no more sinuses after you wipe your nose the
So
first time.
that's what I got right there. I got this Miracle Spring. This was the commercial I saw.
That's
Yo, when I say he got me, bro, he got me. Peter got me, bro.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
Bro.
He got me.
Hey, he looked like the villain on The Mask.
Yo, I got
of spring water, but he wants something in return. Money. In TV ads, the self-proclaimed prophet promises that his water will cure any financial worries
He
you may
sent me
have.
the water, yo.
This faith tool will help you to see liberation from the bondage of debt. It's
Boy, he
free.
was speaking to my
I will
soul.
send it to
I'm
you,
flat
no obligation.
right now.
And the testimonials are hard to ignore.
Send me the water and I use it. You told me I was going to get a check for $7,000. Sure enough, I got a check in the mail. It was exactly $7,000.
Okay.
Yesterday, I received a letter for over $45,000 that my second mortgage was paid off.
If you call,
So I gotta tell you what happened when I got my water.
What happened?
So I got
drunk
my,
it?
No, I'm gonna tell you. So I got my water, and when I tell you, I was excited. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this money. So I said I'm about to get this money. So I opened up the water, and I rubbed it in my hands. That's what I did. And about 2 weeks later, I lost $1,000.
You lost it.
Boy, and that water, it didn't work for me.
Hey,
That ain't gonna work.
I never get mine, so I give up my 100 and never get mine.
Damn.
Yeah, Peter,
Never
he
get
got me,
mine.
yo.
So I know that the most I was working. Like him, I say, yo, this thing has
I think I paid like
garbage.
$7 or something like that.
Yo.
It's 100 I sent for mine, bro.
100.
100. You remember when you used to book and said,
Oh, yeah. Pastor Kearney tell me.
yeah, so.
I'm sorry that happened to you, officer.
Right.
Both of y'all.
I'm sorry, yeah, Cap too. Damn, $100.
Cap lost 100.
Yeah, I lost 100.
Hey, if you got,
I hate
finessed out $100 for the
Call
handkerchief,
in.
call in, man. Zoom in. If you rub the water on your
I
hand,
did, bro.
It lost $1,000.
Because he said the water came from the Jordan.
Dang.
And I was like, yo, this the best water to get. what water gets better than the
Shit
Jordan?
came from MLK Boulevard.
Or his sink.
Tap water.
Yeah, brother, make crazy money off of that thing, though. For real.
That ain't gonna work.
Hey, but give me that script real quick, though. Because that's what the brother said, what you're giving back to the community. Let me see what the scripture said about give. And we want to find out if it's money. You see that? Come on.
Psalms chapter 29 and verse 1. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength.
So the Bible said you must give your strength to God. You see that? That's what it is. He said, when you give the Lord, you must give him your strength. What is your strength? Give me that in 2 Ezra chapter 8 and I believe verse 22. You see that? So if you're gonna give the Lord anything, the Lord is looking for no money. You have to give the Most High your strength, because the Most High say you is the one who messed up.
Yeah.
You coming back, you have to come twice time.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Come on, read it for me.
2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 22. Whose service is conversant in wind and fire, whose word is true and sayings constant, whose commandment is strong and ordinance fearful.
You see that? So the commandment is strong. That's what the Most High want us to do. The Most High want us to apply that thing. The Most High want us to give him that strength. You see that? That's what the Most High looking for. You want to give anything to God, is not money. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's not prosperity. The Most High looking for that. Because the Most High said we always got to have the poor what? Amongst us. Give me that in Sirach. In Sirach? Yeah, I believe in Sirach. Give me that. Baruch chapter 4, the 28th verse. That's what I need. Baruch 4 and 28. That's what you give God your strength. When you're giving back God anything. You see that? Because we are the one who messed up from generation to generation. You see that? So what you're asking about, what you're giving back to the community. Wow. You think when you give the pastor that money, he don't have a place where you're going to put that thing? You see that? Why everybody leave the service and he and his allies stay back to check that thing? You see that? You have to go to New York to see what I'm talking about. CCC, that church. CCC. You know that church? Who know that church? A youth church in New York named CCC. It's Brinks and all those men what you see outside with the radiant, with the
security.
Yeah. Bro, it brings every Sunday.
That money room be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It be money
every
machines.
Sunday it brings. And listen, it's good. The church is ATM machine at every, what I said? More than 10 ATM machine in the church. I'm telling you. Read it for me.
Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
No. I want Baruch. That's what I need. Baruch chapter 4, 28. That's what I need.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
See that? So that's what the Most High looking for. You know what I'm saying? The Most High looking for that. The Most High want you to come harder than before. You see that? Not to give up money. Not to looking back for nothing, because that's what it is. You see that? That's why we so poor. And the grandmama, you know what I'm saying, she give away all your life savings. So when she die, you know what the whole family have to do? They have to call this one to arrange a funeral, because what? She give away everything to the church.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah.
Put some water in the handkerchief. Crazy.
This is good, for real. I think I'm supposed to send back for my money and get a lawyer too, because he didn't you get my money but you didn't give me the goods. You know what I'm saying? You get the water.
I got the water.
But you lose 1,000.
I did.
So who was better off in the situation?
I know, I'm trying to figure it out.
They both were bad.
No.
Yeah, you were better off.
Somebody said something about 777.
What's that?
A lot of people saying they sent $777
Cash?
They stupid.
to this.
He said they stupid.
Yes, they stupid.
Whenever you said zoom in, if you got
Yeah, zoom in.
start saying,
Tell us.
$777.
Tell us
They
what
got
happened.
me.
Yeah, I spent $7.
Oh yeah, see, you went bad, but you lost 1,000.
There's a little bit more on this, y'all. Let's
right.
What do you have next?
On behalf of the body of Christ, I apologize that you've seen that more than you've seen the effective work.
Is that fair? No, it's not fair. And once again, when you dive into this with Christians, I often feel that there's this neglect for politics. Jesus was a fighter. Jesus was a fighter. He was not anti-capitalist. He was not pacifist. He was anti-capitalist, right? So all what you're saying is very good, and I respect the fact that you are a leader, right, and that you do own your own black church, right? But there needs to be more. I don't want you just meeting with mothers, right? If my grandma is funding her own displacement every single time she donates to the church, and they put their money at Chase Bank.
Yeah.
You understand that, right?
I guess, what specifically would you like?
What's the more that you're looking for within the churches for the black community?
I need the church to put their race. I need all black Christians to put their race either on the same level or above Christianity politically, not socially.
Hold on.
Politically.
See, that's what I
we
wanted
need
to
to,
get
as a pastor.
That's sodomite cooking.
Yeah.
Hey,
he is.
Hey.
His forehead is aggressively shining.
His makeup is
glistening.
like a
simmering
dead
right
person,
now.
but that side of
He
mine is
has the
covered.
miracle spring water on
I
his
want you to
forehead.
go back
what it
in
is.
just a few seconds where he touch on race. I want that.
He looked kind of arched too, his eyebrows.
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
I need the church to put their race. I need all black Christians to put their race either on the same level or above Christianity politically.
Stop. So now, the Bible, of course, is taught wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
What this young man is saying is actually true. We are supposed to put our race above anything. The Bible is about race. Give me that in Sirach.
Bring it out.
Give me that in Sirach, chapter 26. Contrary to popular belief, the Bible is about a certain people who are superior. It is about superiority.
Right.
That's what the Bible is about. I don't know what they're teaching in churches. I don't know where they got that idea from that everybody is all one, we're all loving. That is not in the scriptures.
They got it from white people.
From Genesis to Revelation, it is talking about a particular people who are supposed to be above all people. Like it or not, that's what it is. Read that.
Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 20. When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thine own seed, trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
It say trusting in the goodness of thine own stock. Thine own stock is talking about what? Your seed, your lineage. There's no scripture in here where it tells us that we are all one and we need to hold hands with these other nations. He is promoting that you should have you should trust in the goodness of your own people, your own stock. You know.
So thy race.
So now what?
So thy race.
Wait a minute. When did we read about race before the truth? When did the black pastor speak about race in the Bible? It's in the Bible. Right. We didn't make this up.
On Clubhouse,
we didn't write this.
Yeah, on Clubhouse, they'll say race isn't in the Bible.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So read that again.
So thy race.
So thy race, thy particular people, thy particular nationality. Read.
Which thou leavest shall be magnified.
So the point of us to trust in our own stock, to deal with our own people, is for our race to be magnified. Right. We the only people who don't get this. The Chinese people get it.
Right.
Right? The Arabs get it. They magnify their own people. Right? The white man definitely tried to magnify their own people, but the black man, who is the audience and the subject of the Bible, can't seem to get it. Damn. Read it again.
So thy race, which thou leavest, shall be magnified,
read.
having the confidence of their good descent.
You see that? And we should have confidence in our good descent. We have to understand that all these kings that we're seeing, these prophets that we're seeing, the Savior, Jesus the Christ, comes from our lineage. When are we going to get it? That's what we need to be talking about right there. So once we get the idea, guess what? Maybe we won't go to Moab no more. Maybe we won't go to the Chinatown, China Cafe.
Right.
We won't do that. Why? Because we're going to be magnifying our own race. We are the product of our own destruction. Right. It's us. Damn. It's us because we don't know who we are. The Bible is telling us explicitly who we are and what we need to do.
What we need to do.
We have big what it is.
Zephaniah 2:1. You saying something, Kat?
No. Go on, Joe.
Yeah. Because this is magnifying your race right here. Yep. This is putting your race ahead of everybody else right here. Go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
What nation?
Right.
What race?
Right.
What group of people? A nation is an ethnic group of people. So who could this be talking about? Oh, nation not desired. The ones where the white man won't allow the Chinese man to put the restaurants in his neighborhood, so he'll give him grants and loans to put them in your neighborhood, but won't give you loans to have businesses in your own neighborhood. Damn. That sounds like a nation not desired to me. Oh yeah. When they took down the Panthers, when they took down the Young Lords, when they took down all of the black organization groups, when they took down Black Wall Street, they left the Christian church. Why?
Right.
Why? Because
suspicious.
It's an extension of their arm of white supremacy. Right. You teach our version of the scriptures, you show our messages, you implement our behaviors, and we take their money. If y'all can't see that by now, then you don't want to see it.
Right.
Thus, that pastor's having the long-winded, roundabout version of
nothingness.
Of nothingness.
Right.
He said absolutely not. He said, "Yo, what's up with the money? You could be bringing that to the bank." Well, I didn't come here to talk about the budget, but what I did come to talk about is how the sectionality of the proportionality of the.
Right.
What are we talking about right now? Where is the money at?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like Officer said, with IUIC, you can see where the money is going. It ain't cheap to send men across the world.
Right.
That's right.
It's not free to stay for long extended periods of time, to build schools, to sit with ambassadors, to do men's conferences, to come together, to buy lands, to buy places to worship. That's not cheap, and you see the fruits of our labor. Where's the fruits of the labor of the Baptist church? The hood been the same forever.
Building fund.
But the 25-year-old building fund, the damn thermometer, y'all know the thermometer with the little red. The shit been,
it's been there for like 5 years.
It's been right here the whole time. The thing go here. It been right here the whole time. When we went to do a sit down for like a little town hall meeting in Columbus. The smell when you walked in that church, you could tell that when they had the funeral and the casket was open and they closed it, they never did no Febreze. They never did no, like, you could just tell it's been this, they ain't never cleaned it. It's been the same building, the same funk for 60 years.
Wow.
But they the same ones that have been in the community this whole time. Y'all had the figure up there how much the Christian church has been making.
Yeah, put that back up.
Let's see how much money is being funneled through these buildings.
Black churches have collected $800 billion in 10 years.
$800 billion.
Damn,
bro. In 10 years. If you look at it as a business, that is a very successful business.
Right.
That is a very your shareholders are very happy. The stock is booming. And what do you want to do? You want to make sure you want to keep everything moving in that same direction. You want to keep Easter going. You want to keep Christmas going. You want to keep single mothers. You want everything to stay. Why change it when you made $800 billion? You got the formula. That's why when they did, they cloned Tyrone, what was under that Christian church? The same thing, the same tunnels that led to the club.
Right.
The same tunnels that led to the chicken spot.
Ain't no better.
It's the same thing, because why? What are they saying? They all work in conjunction.
That's it.
Also, listen, you had said something about we our own self-destruction. What you realize, too, is that our people have been conditioned to be selfish. You understand? And that's another reason for our downfall, because the covetous spirit that we have on us keeps us from doing things to grow as a nation. I'll give you an example. Elam or Ishmael, the East Indians, what they do is they have a rotation. So every so often, so many years, they'll send a couple of them over to the U.S. to work in the store, and once they earn enough or whatever case may be, they send them back, and then they send a new set of people over to work in that same store. Right. And they take the money back to their homes, they take it back to their families to try to grow businesses and things like that. Right. Black people don't think like that. Hispanics and Native Americans, they don't think like that. We don't think like that as a nation, meaning all together, because if I got money and I got extra, then that means I got extra to get things that I can get that I need, and I can get things that I want.
Right. What's that? Philippians. Philippians chapter, I think it's 2. Just to back up what you said, officer. The mindset that we are supposed to have in these churches. Philippians chapter 2, and I want verse 4.
Philippians chapter 2 and verse 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others.
You see that? So that's supposed to be our mentality. Our mentality is supposed to make sure that the next man, specifically our brethren, is good. Because guess what? Once we do that, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I have 8 brothers who are going to have my back at all times. Right. Just like you said, that whole mentality that you have where you go into rotation, we're supposed to have that same mentality. We have a whole nation of people. If we follow that mindset, we will never be broke. Why? Because we have a nation that's on our back. When I get poor, when I fall on hard times, I got an entire nation that's supposed to help me. It should be very easy for me to pay my light bill when I got 8 brothers here, bro. Here, boom, 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 boom. Right? The churches are supposed to do the same thing. I haven't seen, I haven't been in church in years, but when I was there was nobody paying grandma light bill. Nope. The pastor wasn't paying the mortgage. If you don't have your tithe, ain't nothing we can do. I'm sorry. Once they ask for they may ask for assistance, the first thing they do, let me go to your tithe records and see how much. Nah, you don't qualify. The hell is this? But that's not what the Bible says.
Why he sounds so sleazy? He sounds sleazy.
He did sound sleazy.
He said, you don't qualify.
Yeah.
But you see that though? But the point is, we supposed to look on each other. Why? Because the mentality is, if we are to do that as a nation of people, we will never be broke. The Bible is perfect.
Right.
We just don't follow what the Bible say do. Like you say, we try to be selfish, and that's why we have lint in our pocket. We pull out lint because we selfish.
Mad as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hey, Cat, I'll back you up with that. 2 Corinthians 8 and 12. Because out of that 800 billion, remember, like you said, the church, it never takes the wants of the people and try to pacify it. Like who's behind on something? Right. Because you put in bricks, you build up the ministry. So how can we take care of you? We got $800 billion, right? But this is what they're supposed to be doing. Read that, 2 Corinthians 8 and 12.
2 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 12. For if there be first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man hath, and not according to that he hath not.
Because it's talking about giving. It's according to what you have and not what you don't have. So if you have very little, you give. Because that's what the black church, they'll harp on the woman that gave the 2 mites. She gave her last. Right? They'll talk about that, but then they'll leave it right there. But there's more to it. Go ahead.
For I mean not that other men be eased and ye have burdened.
Read it right.
For I mean not that other men be eased and ye burdened.
That's what happens in the Christian church. The Christian church, the pastor, he's eased. The deacon board, they're eased. The deaconesses, they eased. They got the nice shoes. They got the nice clothes. They got the nice car. They got the nice house. But the congregation is burdened.
Yeah.
Read.
But by an equality, that now at this time your abundance may be a supply for their want.
What that $800 billion supposed to be?
Right.
But by an equality, that now at this time your abundance may be a supply for their want.
That abundance is supposed to be a supply, not for their want as in the things that they desire. No, the things that they lack.
Right.
That's how the body of Christ is supposed to take care of each other. That's how a nation takes care of each other. But the black community is not built on nationhood. It is a business. You got shareholders in meetings and stockbrokers that you need to satisfy their dividends. Go ahead.
That their abundance also may be a supply for your want. That there may be equality.
It's supposed to be equality. If there's a lack that you have, I got you.
Right.
But when it's my time and I'm down, you got me.
Right.
You don't see that in the Christian church. That should be a red flag for if you still on the fence for you to get your ass out of there.
Right.
It's not an institution built on the scriptures. It's an institution built on business.
That's it.
Hey, can I get one too? Because Paul, who the Christian church loves to quote from, he said something very similar to Philemon. Let's go to Philemon chapter 2. We're gonna read verse 16, 17, and 18.
Philemon chapter 1 verse
chapter 2.
It's only
no.
No, it's one chapter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, chapter. My apologies. Chapter 1, verse 16.
We just making sure you knew what you meant. Yeah.
You weren't gonna say nothing.
Pop quiz.
You look for it.
Philemon chapter 1 and verse 16. Not now as a servant, but above a servant.
Right. So now we know that we've all, in this truth, that's our job, right? Our job is to be a servant to the people, right? Whatever they need, whatever questions, whatever counseling, that's what we're here for, which you don't get in the Christian church. I've been a part of councils. They're not councils at all. Read.
A brother beloved, especially to me.
So above being a servant, we have to be brothers to each other, right? That's what you're saying, Officer, right? Read.
But how much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord.
Read.
If thou count me, therefore, a partner, receive him as myself.
Receive him as myself. Read.
If he hath wronged thee or owed thee aught, put that on mine account.
So if there's anything that's, you know what, just put it on me, because I understand that I have to be a brother. This young man, he's saying, listen, church, why don't you take all this money and instead of these single parent this and this mentorship and all this stuff like that, why not use this money to create your own banks? You're in a position, we talking about what, 800 billion over the past 10 years? That's enough to start whole communities.
800 billion.
You can start communities, you can start banks, you can start businesses. You can put this money into the community, and I 100% directly blame the Christian church for even the music that we have today. There is no filter. They're just here to collect money and put the money back into their pockets. I think I was telling you one time, Cap. Remember, I went to that church up in Maryland, and when you walk in the door, the pastor, he had 2 Bentleys just outside parked in front of the door. Like you had to pass them to go inside. But his church was in a horrible neighborhood.
You know what they do there though? They do that to say, you know what? You can be like me.
You can be like me.
You can get this Bentley if you just give me all your money. Prosperity. That's what that is. That's the prosperity doctrine.
That same night, that pastor collected over $100,000 for his pilot.
Damn.
For his pilot. For his pilot.
So yeah, our people, bro, they feed into that selfish spirit because it's not only on the pastor.
Shout out to Baltimore.
Without the congregants, they're nothing.
Right.
So they're going in there looking for gain.
Right.
They're not going in there, meaning the people looking for salvation. They see that Bentley, I want it too. Let me put in my $5, and hopefully that $5 make $10.
And they go back
That's
to the
what
covenant,
it is.
what he was talking about.
Can I get a script? Let me get a script.
Shalom,
hold on.
When did you get here?
I thought the wall was talking.
We only an hour and 18 minutes into the show.
I thought I heard something.
Let me get Isaiah 56 and verse 11. Because to your point, what is it? What it say? 800 billion.
Yeah.
You know, and that's in 10 years. You know how much change you can have in your in communities if you put that towards the right thing? Because like you were saying, building grocery stores or anything. You can put all these other hospitals.
Real estate.
You can put all these other nations out of business. So now you have created the new Black Wall Street. But let's see what these pastors do now. Read.
They don't want to do that.
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Nope. Start at verse 10.
Verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
Right.
They are all dumb dogs that cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
So it says they are all blind because they know if they put their money in the communities that what can happen, but they don't want to do that because now it's going to take away from their gain. Just like you were saying, it goes to their covetous now. Read.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
It's like so they greedy. They want it all to themselves. Read.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
So they all talks amongst each other and do things on their own. They not worried about making the communities better. Right.
They all look to their own way, every one for his gain.
So they all on one accord. They all saying, how can I make myself the most money?
Right.
Just like you were saying, officer, they put the Bentleys out there to show you, just like the rappers do. They give you this glamorous life that make you to draw you in.
Whole time they in debt.
Right. So they do these things on purpose, not to better nobody, but to keep it all to themselves.
That's it.
And it says that they're shepherds that cannot understand. Like, what is the job of a shepherd?
Right.
He's supposed to lead and guide the flock. But how you going to lead and guide the flock if you don't even know where you're going? Right. You have no vision. That's why the scripture says that our people perish, that they have a lack of knowledge. There's no vision in our community because the church keeps taking it all.
Hey, can you put that little image up real quick? Because I need the people to visualize what that actually looks like. What
has anybody ever told you that you're a journalist?
Right.
He find stuff quick.
You find stuff just
for
Very
whatever we
impressive.
talk about, you just click. Here it is.
I got a hard drive in the back of my head that can just access things. You know, shout out to Officer Carmela, man. That's my G.
thinking
That's my G, man. That's my brother. But yeah, put that.
Random access memory.
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn.
So we throwing around arbitrary figures until you actually see what it looks like. So you see $100 bill, 10,000, $1 million, 100 million, $1 billion. That's a couple pallets, right?
80 of those.
Damn.
Like
or 800 of those.
800 of those is closer to the trillion. Where you see that man at the bottom.
That's a human.
That's a human being.
Wow. That's a human.
So to scale, that's what $1 trillion looks like.
Oh, damn.
So the black church, 800 billion, looks similar to that 1 trillion right there. And then what the dollar that leaves the black community every year is what, 3 trillion? Damn. So that's 3 of those $1 trillion, you know what I'm saying? So we have to get a visualization of where we are actually putting our money at and why we need to start reinvesting back into not just the black community, into the nation of Israel. That's right. Because that is going to assist in, besides teaching the word of God, that is going to assist us getting out of this captivity. It's not going to be the pleasures of this world. It's not going to be a new TV. It's not going to be a new outfit. It's not going to be the latest phone. We got to put our resources together to, 1, to take care of the body, and to 2, get the hell out of Babylon.
Right. You know what? You know what's crazy? The Most High. Go on, Joe. The Most High show us, and when you know how the scripture tell you, where there's much wisdom, there's much grief. It's like everything that we deal with and we go through is self-inflicted, meaning disobedience put us in captivity, right? But now also he's showing that, guess what? Y'all have all the resources y'all need to be prosperous. You understand? Underneath government under laws. Now look at this. Look at all the money y'all just throwing away. If you had 90 acres, you can get 90 acres of land with a pond and deer and turkey, everything, just wildlife all on, for like $400,000. So if you showing like the image you just showed, where I just thought that was a whole flat thing of money until you pointed out the arrow was pointing to a person. Yeah, it's like with that much money, y'all don't have to struggle. Just like what Officer, we could buy a state. Just like what Officer said, he's like, if we come together like you read in Philippians, I don't have no struggles paying a light bill. I don't have no struggles paying this. But you're going to struggle and have capability and the numbers to be able to thrive, and it's not going to happen until I come back.
Hey. Yeah. That's what they do, right? That's what they do in the Christian church every Sunday or every day of the week when they keep service. They always walk around with what? What they walk around with?
With that basket?
Yeah. They walk
Fruit
around
hats.
with the basket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the basket, what they walk around with, they walk around it for what?
Money.
Yeah. For money.
They want that money, yep.
Give me Mark 11 and verse 16 and 17. Because Christ was talking about these things and what we have to use it in this time. In this time. See that? Because we see it with our eyes. Read it for me.
Mark chapter 11, verse 16. And would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple.
Wow. That's what it is. That's what they did in the church. They walk around with that vessel to do what? They don't walk around it to give you any substance like a little snack or a little juice. They walk around it to collect your bread. I'm like, who used to go to church? Who used to give it up? Yeah. Don't tell me you never used to give it up.
I almost got in trouble for taking it out.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can say, I. Because you used to put that thing in the plate. Especially when it was small and your grandmama give it that little change to put in that plate. You put it in that plate. Right. That's what he's talking about. You put it in the plate.
Right.
You see that? But read the next verse.
And he taught, saying unto them, Is it not written, my house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer?
Our house of prayer, come on.
But ye have made it a den of thieves.
All the pastors are robbers, thief. Every one of them, from the smallest to the greatest, from the oldest to the youngest. Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because when you look at them, every one of them teeth for what?
Aya.
For Aya. That's what it is. You see that? The drummer. You know the drummer play for money, right? You know the one who play the guitar. He play for money. Yeah, the one who play the piano.
Guitar.
Okay.
You know what the brethren said, brother.
Can I get my Hebrew off, man?
I'm helping them.
I can't
Let
believe
the Hebrew come out,
my Hebrew come out, man. I can't believe you guys. So that's what it said. The Bible say that, and I'm saying it for real. God know the heart of men before it even there. You see what I'm saying? But right now, when we as a people start to bring the understanding out to our people, you know what they did? Many of the sisters, like in New York, because I'm putting in New York, they always said, I'm going to ask my pastor. So if a pastor can't bring on John 3:16, if a pastor do not know about love your enemy and aid him at the same time, how we going to give you anything? Any understanding about the book? But I want you to read it one more time again. Read it one more time again.
And he taught, saying unto them, Is it not written, my house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer? But ye have made it a den of thieves.
So now we are trying to show brothers and sisters that in the church they are thieves, they are robbers. They are not there to give you what? Give you nothing about the situation where you're in. They can navigate you and show you the solution. None of these pastors can do you that. Right. You know what I'm saying? For real. Read the next verse.
And the scribes and chief priests heard it.
So the pastors, because they are the chief priests, they are the one who can go downtown, because I never know that every year or every month. I believe every month the wife get 15 grand and the pastor get 30 grand. Oh, damn. Yes, that's what it is. They get money. They get money to build a church every month. That's what they get. Wow. If I'm lying, correct me. Dig it up. Dig it up if I'm lying. Find me. You see that? That's what it is. The wife get 15 grand and the pastor get 30 grand. That's what it is. You see that? So what? I call them the Pharisees and the scribes. Listen what they're going to do. Come on.
And the scribes and chief priests heard it and sought how they might destroy him.
So they want us to destroy the Israelites. Because that's what we do. We go in front of the church. You know what I'm saying? And we cry out loud. Hey, I see this one over here. You see this one beside us right here? Yeah. That's one right
used to be a Lowe's.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that church bought a Lowe's.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's good. It's just because it's so close by, bro. It's supposed to get booed already. This church right here is supposed to get booed already, bro. Yo, and I'm telling you, they've been pushing weight over there. You see how much cars?
Hey, they got the police sitting right outside the front door. They on post. They not playing. They know that money coming through. Yeah, bro. They got with the lights on,
bro. That church been pushing weight. The cars when they black right now. You see that? But I got to what they said. They have said the other Pharisees and scribes, they will kill us. They will do anything to get rid of us. That's what it is. Because when we started show the people, listen, this is good. I can't do tithes. Tithes not about money.
Right.
We are messing with their pockets, son.
Right.
We are messing with their pockets. So that's what it is. They're going to be like the Pharisees and scribes, and they're going to do what?
And sought how they might destroy him.
And they want to destroy us for the truth. That's what it is.
Hey, Cap, can I ask y'all a question? If I was on the street, right, and I came to y'all and say, hey, buy this from me for $200, would y'all do it? Y'all wouldn't, right?
No.
The scripture you brought out about them being a den of thieves, they so good, Cap, they said, give us $100 for this handkerchief, give us $7 for this water. Hey, that's a perfect thing, bro.
Can you find me the pastor when he was preaching? Everybody put some money in his pocket. Can you find me that?
Oh, okay.
You seen it, right?
I seen the setup.
Yeah, they seen it. Yo, the pastor and his money, and people and his old woman. Old woman been putting money in the pocket, bro. For what? Hey, I seen a flick last night with the pastor. We're talking about the sisters. Every one of them have to bring their body to him.
Ooh.
Damn. I sent it to you last night.
Their bodies.
Yeah, their bodies.
Yeah,
Their bodies have to come to me first.
That's one of
That's
them
what
African,
he said.
African churches.
Them African churches be wild.
He said, every sisters have to bring their body to me first.
Yeah, I saw one where a pastor was the congregants, they was the sheep, and he was supposed to be the shepherd, and he had them eating grass.
Oh,
yeah.
I am the shepherd. You are the sheep.
Yeah.
So I have this grass.
Why no way? Oh, I got it.
You got a video?
Yeah, he said it up there, but hey, that pastor is crazy, bro, for real. So everything what we read, we seen it playing out right now. We seen it playing out for real. You see that? Because the question what the brother asked him, although the brother look like he funny somewhere down the line. You see what I'm saying? talking about man to be on top. Ooh, which man gonna be on top of next man? Nah.
Yeah. Lightning, brother.
Right. Lightning upon that.
Lava splash.
Hey, soldier, I just put in the fire.
Fire upon that Babylon.
See that? So look at that. Look what he said.
So that's your job.
Nah, just full screen.
Come
You
on.
don't gotta go through all that.
Putting sisters under pressure. That in the name of honor, part of your job as a sister is to honor your pastor, including with your body.
Whoa, stop.
Honor your pastor, even with your body.
Brothers looking at their wife like,
No.
but she's a sister, pastor.
That's the same church your grandmama go to.
Damn.
That's the same church your sister go to. Your auntie, your niece go to. You see that?
I'm always in there with their wives. Husbands is in there.
See them over there? They sit them over there and not saying nothing. You see that? You see the brothers over there and not saying nothing.
That's crazy. A man telling you your wife's body belong to me, and you just sitting there, and you gonna give him some money later. That's crazy.
Right. And I'm gonna pay you.
That's a pimp, boy.
That's some strong pimping.
Yeah.
Play that.
Arranges people in the protocol department. My brother, thank God for RCN. Arranges people in the protocol department so as a new sister comes into church, the protocols, they are trained to identify the pastor's spec. Pastor has spec. Meluvana. So they identify pastor's spec, and then they immediately draft her into hospitality unit. So immediately when they say welcome to church, they say you want to join a department, they say your own is hospitality. So they put her in hospitality unit.
Pimpin'.
Then the next week she's introduced to pastor. Then pastor will now be her special hospitalizer. One of them that came to expose the man. And you see, I don't want to name names.
Yo, saw that thing.
Yeah,
That posse are dangerous.
He look
Special
like
hospitalizer.
he look like Simon Phoenix.
Right, but that's not a skit. That's for real.
Yeah,
That's a real life.
That's a real thing.
The pastor will be her special hospitalizer. I'm probably gonna say that at least 5 more times today. Special hospitalizer.
Your daughter will be my hospitalizer.
Your daughter will be my
Yo.
special hospitalizer.
You better do a shot with that, man. You have swallowed. You have a next one right there.
We got one more.
Let's say Simon Phoenix.
Yeah, that's sound effect that have that. Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what he are trying to tell you. You understand? For real. All the pastors, that's what they have to. That's why so much sisters in the church. Because the pastors try to seek them out to find out what and what. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because many of these sisters, these young sisters, they become doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the pastor try to seek them out to find out what and what they had. And they put them in position. And the position where they put them in the church, trust me, they ain't gonna leave, go nowhere, because they put them in high standard. That's what the pastor have been doing right now. Wow. That's the sister them do not leave the church. When they come in and they find out that, okay, the sister have a little bread, that's why they put them in high standard. You know what I'm saying? They just plug them in, like, yeah.
That's not just Christianity. They was doing that in the Nation of Islam with Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
He was getting all those sisters pregnant, telling them that they was
That you are my special hospitalizer.
Yeah, you're gonna be a hospitalizer. Bring your daughter to my house to be my hospitalizer. That ain't gonna work.
I will hospitalize her.
What's this right here?
Oh, we was talking about the passes that den of thieves.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. This one on.
Let's do that. Then we'll go on break after this.
Bling is not a crime and it is not a sin, but if you're known to the world as the bling bishop and your designer clothes and your flashy jewels and Rolls Royce all come from the proceeds of your collection plate, you might run into a problem or two. And Lamore Whitehead has seen these problems before. His famous bling once got him robbed at gunpoint in the middle of a sermon at his church. But that may feel like the good old days, because yesterday, Bishop Whitehead was convicted in federal court of a litany of transgressions, including wire fraud, lying to the FBI, lying to extort a body shop owner, and the cardinal sin of bilking one of his own parishioners out of $90,000, money she was saving for retirement.
Damn.
The bishop promised to get her a house, but instead he blew her money on shoes and clothes and car payments for himself.
Esau loving every minute of
He
this.
could face decades in prison, which is no place for fashion and bling, unless, of course, you're talking about those fetching orange jumpsuits and the shiny silver bracelets that are free. Sarcasm. But you cannot get them off.
Hey, pause it real
Know what I
quick.
mean?
That's a part of what get
They got robbed. Yeah,
robbed in New York, right?
Yeah, that definitely got robbed.
Yep.
That's a robber right there, man.
Yeah, he robbed me too. Hey.
Also, Ace said that suit was
He was
clean,
robbing you
though.
too. Hey, he got a suit, bro.
Also, Ace like that suit though.
You like that suit?
Yeah.
Got it from the
All right,
Pops
so
clothing line.
let's go ahead and hit break, man, and then when we get back, we got some more
the hell was
stuff
that?
for y'all. All right,
Already.
All right, shalom, y'all.
See, making popcorn, it's not just cooking. You're not just heating up seeds with oil. Nah, it's an art.
Jalapeno cheddar. Fire.
This popcorn is a great follow-up right after the Benji juice.
Hands again.
Fire.
I tried to master my process so I could really develop the best popcorn ever.
You said it's the what?
The best popcorn in the world.
Get your premium popcorn at WePopPopcorn.com.
Shalom, my name is Angela. I've been a licensed agent for 20 plus years. Were you aware that 40% of African Americans don't have life insurance outside their job? I'm here to help. My favorite scripture is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. You can be like Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Our papa was a rolling stone. When he died, all he left was alone. That's LOAN. Call me at 229-443-3203.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if I'm dead in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in.
to be united as a nation. Come together, not as a community, but as a nation. We are more than a community. We are a nation. We are a kingdom of people, a nation in exile. We are a nation within a nation. We must come together. And that's the prophecy. Matthew 15:24, Acts 5:29-30, Revelation chapter 7, Revelation chapter 14. We must gather ourselves together. Zephaniah 2:1, Ephesians 4:3. It's about the unity of the nation of Israel. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Who was suffering violence during the time of John the Baptist? The Israelites. The Israelites. So who is the kingdom of heaven making reference to? The Israelites. We're the kingdom of heaven.
With the growth that we had in these past 20 years, you'd think it was year 100.
It's our first time at a national Passover coming from Japan.
It's a beautiful thing. You see our people gathering together in unity.
And I think the 20th anniversary also has to be amped up.
Starting next year, I want captains sent out to celebrate Passover in the various countries where we have established schools.
It's exciting. It's exciting to be here. We in Dallas.
We're here at the Passover 2023.
To me, he is the general in God's army in this time.
Did you see Bishop Nathaniel come in his entrance, man?
This man has been a father to me. He's been a brother to me.
This man is charged in the battle to rebuild his nation. He is the tip of the spear on the earth right now.
He never took his hands off the reins. This man looked death in the eyes and never lost hope in the one true God of the nation of Israel.
Check.
Right.
That's right. We back.
That's
we
right.
back.
And we bite. Got me hype.
Yeah. Getting ready for Passover. Oh, praise
Let's
God.
shake the table.
Hey, also, I got a question. Is it some hatred going on around here?
Why you say that?
I got the dingy shirt. I ain't even got a phone holder. I got to
Oh,
put
dang,
my
you get a
stuff in.
phone.
I got to put in the corner of the mic holder. I got to.
Damn.
Come on, man.
But you got the good mic, sir.
Oh, all
You got
praises.
a good mic. Yeah. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
You complaining? You murmuring on the show, bro?
No, ain't no
You
murmuring.
murmuring on the show, bro?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these.
All right. So now let's see what else we got here. What y'all want to tackle next, man? I know that we had some.
The emergency fund.
You want that? Yeah, I think we want to start with that thing, man. Let's see about the so-called emergency fund. Why's man? Hold
Wow,
on.
I was just about to say
Hold
that.
up.
Yeah, that was Yeah,
uncomfortable. I was
yeah,
uncomfortable.
Defeat.
All right, let's start from the top, y'all.
Judah.
Yeah, that's Judah.
Am I the asshole for not giving my
You gotta start out. You gotta start with
She start off wrong.
If you gotta start with am I?
She start off wrong already, bro.
Answer is yes.
Up to he's kicking.
He's swinging them little. He dangling them little.
He's excited about this
He's
conversation.
showing them ankles.
Bruh. All right, let me try not to get distracted. I keep playing.
It's
Oh,
hard.
when I saw that we were financially struggling. I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not. So me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset. But the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made it comfortable mid six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed, as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole. I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option, as I had spent many years making our house a home, and offered to go back to work.
Selfish.
He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him.
My money.
Which now sits at about $47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for.
Wait, I'm sorry. Her mother said that this is exactly what the money was for when you destroy your husband's trust.
Right.
Yes. For when you cause a problem and the consequences of your actions, that's what the money was for. So your mother planted seeds of division in your marriage, and you let them sprout. Y'all didn't have no issues. He worked a job, a good job, because don't women want 6 figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they asking for.
6 figures.
Okay. A near fatal accident, so he almost died. Meanwhile, around that time, you was probably sitting on at least $38,000.
Right.
Or maybe 40, maybe the whole 40K. So the whole time he's sick, he's going through what he's going through, and you know the finances is dwindling, and you just, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. Officer, what? Please, because I could
progressively got pissed off more and more as the video played.
I have a huge problem with this, and the reason first off, the mother is telling the daughter, like you said, to successfully destroy your marriage, right? Damn. Now this funding, this $47,000, lets us know that she was never all in to the marriage.
Facts.
That's the problem that I'm having here.
Big fact.
Because she is saying each and every, what was it, weekly or monthly?
Yeah.
Monthly. She's
$750.
She's putting away money because she feels as though that there's a strong possibility that we are not going to last.
Right.
And with that mentality, no, you're not going to last because you're not going to put your full 100 into it.
Exactly.
So when the times get rough, guess what? You're not trying to help him. You're not trying to support him because you're saying, I'm good over here. Right. I got my 47,000 stacked. I'm good. Instead of putting that effort.
It ain't her 47,000 though.
It ain't her.
I was gonna get to that too because that's not even her money. He's working for that, and she's putting that little bit to the side of the money that he's going out there sweating, providing for. Right. But the point that I want to make is she's putting more effort in a plan B than putting all of her effort in the plan A.
Right.
Listen, give me a script.
Oh man, there's plenty of them.
Tobit, bruh, listen, give me Tobit.
From 6 figures to Uber driving. That's crazy.
Bruh, and he's doing whatever he can.
Even on the side.
Even listen, the brother said, listen, I don't want you to work. He's going to go out there and get 2 or 3 jobs to make sure that she stays at the house. And all the while, that's some evil,
she went from
stuff.
From $700 a month, and then she said she went to $200 and something.
So she's still taking money.
With no kids.
We ain't got none, but you still taking it.
Still taking the money.
And officer,
Bruh.
If he's making enough as to where $750 go missing, and he don't know, you living okay.
Right. Yeah.
Where $200 go missing and you don't know,
Right.
you still doing.
Yeah, you still doing okay, yeah.
If $200 go missing from my account
Right now, I'm like, hold up.
the green visor coming on. I'm
the green visor, bro.
The green visor. 'Cause the accountant is coming out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, but I want you to know when the evil start is when her mommy. Remember that. She was good until her mommy came. And I know her mommy is single. Her mommy do not have a man.
Yes. You already know
see
this.
that? Yep. So a woman like those women that we call, what we call those type of mother? What we call those type of mother
Can't
again?
say it online.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm just. All right, I'm gonna use a word. I call her gully creeper.
Okay.
That's gully creeper. Those mother are gully creeper.
like it. Okay.
Those
I
mother
like it.
creep
I like
in your
it.
life.
Gully creeper.
You know what I'm saying? Because she don't have a life. She want to ruin your life.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Gully creeper.
Go on. I have scripture for that too. Go on.
Yeah. Let's go to Tobit. Tobit chapter 8. Tobit chapter 8, and I want verse 6.
Tobit chapter 8 and verse 6. Thou madest Adam and gavest him Eve, his wife, for an helper and a stay.
For a helper and a stay. Eve is the representation of what wives are supposed to be. They are supposed to follow the example that Eve was supposed to present. Right? Eve was supposed to be a helper and a stay. This woman right here was none of that.
Right.
She was not helping him, and she didn't have no desire to stay.
Oh, she helped herself.
She helped herself.
She was a helper.
This scripture right here is supposed to it shows how or what the wife should be to her Lord. They are supposed to help their lords in the time of need. They are supposed to stay with their lords even when times are hard. Right. But she had an escape plan since day one. Keep reading.
Of them came mankind. Thou hast said, it is not good that a man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself.
What?
Let us make unto him an aid.
An aid. Somebody that's going to help. Now, guess what? Now, let's just say that the sister had that 200 that she was just putting aside every so often, right? The next step was when she seen that her Lord was failing. Guess what I've been doing? I got $47,000 that I've been putting away for times like this. That is an example of being an aid.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That was a story
I'm going to
Bishop
put
told.
back money, even though it's your hard-earned working money, your hard-earned work. Hard-working earned money.
Gully creeper.
Hard-earned working money.
Thank you. Even though that's your money, I'm putting it aside for what? Rough times. That's how you can aid me, right? Read on.
It is not good that man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself.
Read on.
And now, O Lord, I take not this, my sister, for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together.
We are supposed to age together. In the Bible, there's no such thing as a plan B.
Facts.
There's no such thing as an escape plan. That is not biblical. We, as Lord and wife, are supposed to age together through thick and through thin. There is no escape plan when it comes to the Lord. So I don't know where she gets this from that gully walker, right?
Gully walker.
Gully creeper.
Gully creeper.
But these are the things, like it say in Titus chapter 2, that the aged woman is supposed to teach her how to love her husband. The way that you love her husband is to what? To be the helper and to be a stay in the time of need. She did none of that. She destroyed that woman's marriage. You see what I'm saying?
And she let him run him to the ground too.
Right. Hey, officer, in Proverbs 31, because she would be the same one in the Christian church when they talk about Proverbs chapter 31. She will say that she is that.
Right.
Oh, I'm a stay-at-home mother. I make sure that the house is put together. I take care of my husband. I do the finances. All right, give verse. I'm sorry, I'm at 27. Verse. I think we want verse 10.
Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
Her price is far above that 47,000. Go ahead.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
You are not a virtuous woman. You've excommunicated yourself off the first thing. Off the rip. The heart of your husband can't safely trust in you because he said you broke all the trust that I could have in you. Right. That's what hurt the most. Like, damn, you supposed to be my partner. Right. For better or for worse, ain't that what the how the vows go in the church when they get married? For
Rich
better
or
or
for
for
poor.
worse, for richer, for poor, and sickness and in health.
Right.
And she was looking at his wallet and she said, "Yeah, I'll be all of that." But when it hit the fan, where was you at? Read on.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
She robbing him. Right. She's the one taking the money from him. She's the one spoiling him. Read.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
This is not her. She asks, "Am I the asshole?" Yes. Yes, you are. Worse than that, you are. We cannot say them words on the show.
Right.
But you are not a virtuous woman. You are not a Proverbs 31 woman. You are not a daughter of Sarah. Right. You are a product of Babylon.
That's it.
You are like your. Okay, I'm gonna reel it in. Get one more, please, if you don't mind. Sirach 11.
Yeah, I need to go next.
That was definitely a sister.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what's crazy? No race was mentioned.
Right.
But I knew. But I knew because, officer, you got that video of the graduates.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to touch that too.
Watch this. Sirach chapter 11, start at verse 9.
Sirach chapter 11 and verse 9.
Sorry, verse 8.
Verse 8. Answer not before thou hast heard the cause.
I'm tripping. Chapter 12, verse 8. My fault.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
There you go. When he was prosperous, when he was making them six figures, when everything was smooth, when he had the crib and he had the car and he had the look, she was all for it. She was like, "That's my friend right there. That's my boyfriend right there." Yeah, she was doing all the things to make it seem like she was a wife, right? But read the bottom of it.
And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
That woman is that man's enemy. She is an enemy. He's sleeping with the enemy. A near fatal work accident means some bodily harm happened to you. Damn. So he may not be in his full strength like he used to be. They went for the lawsuit and they lost. So it's been mental and physical anguish. And she holding $47,000 quietly.
His money.
His money.
Right.
So he probably would have had more if she'd have not touched it.
Right.
They'd have had that safety net and he could have bounced back quicker if she had not have been doing that.
Right.
But the black woman
strikes again.
Strikes a damn again.
Right.
That's how I know it's a black woman because
Yeah.
in the story she was saying that whenever he told her we got to downsize, she kept throwing out, "I can go get a job." Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Because she's
Living a
saving his
certain
money.
lifestyle. She
Yeah, I
wants to
can go
stay-
get a
keep that
job.
lifestyle.
Right. I don't need you. If you want to do that, we don't need it. I don't want to downsize. I want to stay this. But you're saving his money and spending his money. Because for you to save $47,000, I'm pretty sure you were still spending.
Still.
She still
Steal.
Definitely-
She didn't save
Right,
anything.
right.
Saving is when you brought the
Siphon.
income in,
Right.
and then you portioned it out into an account where you saving it.
Right.
She's siphoning.
When the money is coming into an account that you didn't work for, you are siphoning it. You are embezzling the money.
That's embezzlement.
Because he's unaware of what's happening.
Right.
Verse 15.
Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee,
For that tenure of the marriage. Go ahead.
but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Now she escape plan. Where are you going? I provided this life for you.
Right.
I'm the reason why you got this 47 racks.
Literally.
I'm your lifeblood. Where you gonna go? You know what you gonna go? To the next man. To the next man. And
what
she
it
gonna
is.
do the same thing to him.
That's what it is.
Succubus.
That's what it is. Hey, can I get one? You finished?
No,
too?
I'm gonna go after you.
She is not a hospitalizer.
You finished?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'm done, Cat B.
The daughter is a leech.
For real. Hey,
Mother is a girl.
we're talking about marriage, right? We're talking about marriage, right? For real, because I know marriage like that, brother, provide, like the ring, the dress. I'm saying everything was nice. The parents even there too. The mother was there too. I don't even believe her daddy is alive because she just thought about her mother. You see that? So it seemed like the mother never yet been married, or she married and her marriage go to waste. You see that? Because that's the type of impression I see. She put to the daughter. Remember, girl. Remember, you have to put some money aside because anything can happen. Because these men, that's what I know. Parents. That's why no mother can get into my marriage. No mother. She can't even talk about my wife. See that? Because she's single. For my up, she was single with just my brother, father, and he died. And you know what I'm saying? So she can't tell me nothing about. She can't counsel me about marriage. No mother can't counsel me about my marriage. Watch this. Give me that in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 28. No mother can talk to me about no marriage. You don't marry mommy, you can't tell me about no marriage. Right. Yeah. If I see what a little speaker now, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean, sister?
Yes, sir.
What is a speaker?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right, read it for me.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 28. But, and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned.
You see that? So this is marriage. Then marriage is not a sin. Come on.
And if a virgin marry, she hath not sinned.
Is not sin.
Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? For real. Trouble mean it go a far way. You know what I'm saying? Like, trouble might be getting an accident. You know what I'm saying? Break his feet. You out of a job.
My foot's not broke no more.
Hey, I forget. Can I put up his foot for me? Can I put up his foot up there? Can I find his foot and put it up there for me?
For the past 3 years, he keep calling me broke foot. Every time we on UGM, what's up, broke foot? We're broke foot.
So this gonna happen because when it's a problem in the flesh, a lot of things it can work up to. Like maybe you lose your eyes. You know what I'm saying? For real, half of your face burned up. Like I see. Yeah, that's what it is. The problem will be there. You see that? So now problem came, right? The brother made into an accident, lose his job. She said lose his job or he was just out of job?
Yeah, he was injured because of the injury.
He was injured, so
near fatal.
I had a similar situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You see that?
Broke your foot?
Yeah.
But
why would you finish? I'll tell the story.
But when you have your similar situation, do your wife packed up and said, okay, I start to drift aside?
No, she actually found $3,000 for me.
Let's
she
go.
found.
Let's go.
That's my
Let's
sister.
go.
I'll give it up. You see that?
Right.
Oh my God, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Not only did she find it, but the company actually owed the money to me. When I say she pressed them about that money, and she got my money.
All
See that?
praises.
You see that? That's what you want. You want that.
I should have turned this over to you a long time.
You want a post right there. You want a pillar, man. You want a pillar. But the Bible said you will have problem in the flesh. So when problem come as a wife, you is to be the what? The pillar of what? Stress or the pillar of what?
Rest.
That's what you're supposed to be there for. You're supposed to help that man until he get back on his feet.
That's right.
Listen, it's good. The money what she save it for something. You know what I'm saying? She save it that when time get bad, she can move out to her own apartment. She don't save it for know that when time bad, she know that, okay, I pinch a little here. And you see that? That's not the mindset. The mindset is to when time get bad with me and you, I gonna find Boy Blue.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring 47,000 to the table.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what these women do. You know what I'm saying? New love can take away all her life saving, but the old love, what she's supposed to lean in, her mother tell her already. Say, listen, this is good. It's when time bad, you better have something. Yeah. She don't tell her that when time bad. Yes, listen. The same what you have is to help him to go back on his feet. She don't tell him that. You see that? We'll jump over to verse 39.
Verse 39. The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth.
So the mindset what she had when time get bad, the marriage is end. But the scripture said, when a woman married, she's supposed to bound by it. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these sisters have side piece. You can't hear her, she's talking. Some of these sisters have side pieces. Pieces.
Yeah, she got to.
Damn. Yeah.
I believe she do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't know unless you
What's
catch
she
it.
doing in the daytime? She
So
ain't got no kids.
you feel like it's just we alone seeing that. Her husband see that too. And I know when he find out about the money and he go to his friend house or his cousin house. Remember she say that?
Yeah, his brother
He
house.
leave his brother house. No, when he see that, it's gonna be worse.
Not before he cried though. He cried first.
It broke down.
Man, that's what she said.
That's some sad
That's
stuff,
what she
though.
said. You see that?
His brother was probably like, I told you.
Yeah.
Like I told you.
Crazy.
I know, right? That is a sad situation, man. Just to meditate on that.
Real talk. So, yeah, I finished. Go on.
Yeah, let me get Psalms chapter.
Hey,
144.
confess, man.
Yeah, you said she found
Yeah,
it. What she looked at? Because I need to go look over there too. No, it was just
3,000?
No, it was a company that had owed me some money,
Okay.
and I was a little bit lax about trying to force them to give it to me because I got tired of dealing with them. And she was like, "Can I deal with it?" I was like, "Yeah." Within 2 weeks,
money up.
Within 2 weeks, they gave me my money.
Oh, you wasn't there for the conversation.
She didn't steal it?
No, she didn't steal it.
Oh, wow.
No, she found it and gave it to me.
Oh, praise.
Then there was another time. Where so, how do I say this? I had to purchase some commercial insurance for my business, and it required a substantial down payment. The premium was really good, but the down payment was very substantial, and she paid it.
That's my.
Come on
friend.
here. Come on here. Come on here, pull the rest.
That's what it is.
Sister Thug,
That's what it is.
She understands my value and what I bring to the table. So she was like, I'm gonna invest. She's like, I'm gonna invest in you.
Talk that talk.
Right.
She was an enforcer in the
Wait
world.
a second.
Right.
Wait a
enforcer.
second. Hold on.
That's why she's doing as well as she is right now.
That's
She's
good
good.
stuff.
She's good.
Right.
She's
That's
good.
good stuff.
Sisters, write that down.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yes.
Your husband, your Lord, is an investment.
Come
Right.
on.
When you help support him, build him up, guess what that strength and that power and them resources is coming back to?
The house.
Yo ass.
Right.
Yeah.
So the only way that a woman win is if her husband wins.
Yes.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
That's how it
What?
goes.
It's almost as if the man is the prize.
Come on, and
So-
he is.
So skip the Psalms. We'll come back to Psalms. So let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 26 first. We'll go there first.
Be your husband's hospitalizer.
Yes. Very
Right.
good. Very good.
Made me an intro that I told you.
Right.
Very good.
It's for all you married sisters out there, or sisters that want to be married.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
Sisters, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but you're not going to be judged based upon how many flyers you passed out,
Right.
or how many people you taught on the street. That's not your responsibility. That's not the burden that you have to bear. Your ticket to get into the kingdom is how well you did with your husband.
Bring it forth.
Like, if that was my only job, like if all I had to do was make sure that this guy, he was good, all he needed was this, I would go beyond the call of duty.
Right.
Because you don't gotta get eggs thrown at you while you at camp, or
Right.
people throwing food, people trying to fight you, people trying to shoot you, trying to keep, like, we go through that stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that y'all sisters don't get to see on them videos, because the videos at camp get edited.
They're heavily edited.
Y'all get the edited versions.
Right.
There's a lot that goes on at camp that y'all
Cleaned
don't
up.
get to see. Exactly. And so it says, a woman that honors her husband, that's how you're going to be judged wise of all. You're supposed to do for your husband. Read.
But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
And in that situation, the pride came in when she didn't want to give up the lifestyle. He says, you know what, listen, I've been providing. I'm struggling. Let's just downsize a little bit. Let's just downsize.
She refused.
She don't want to do that. Instead of even offering them. So now let's go to Psalms 144 and read verse 12. So instead of taking the money that she's taking, his money that she saved, and using it to help this man that she sold, that she stole, embezzled, to help the house, she wants to use. And it also goes back to what you were saying too, as well, Cap. When the scripture says, "As is the mother, so is the daughter," you can tell that what the mother was teaching the daughter was based upon all of the bad relationships and the bad men that she chose. And because of the mistakes of the mother, she's trying to now teach her daughter the same thing. Rather, instead of telling her, this you need to deal with your husband this way. Yes, times are going to be hard, but if you invest into your husband, you can look at how long they've been together and how long they've been prosperous for enough for you to be able to put away $47,000.
That's not a
You're
little
in a
bit
good
of cash.
situation.
That's not a little bit of money.
And to that same point, if you're a sister and you live in a household where you don't have to work,
Come on.
Because now the economy in most households, the economy today requires both the man and the woman to work to bring in the income. But if you're in a situation where your husband works, you better not open your mouth and say again.
That's what it is.
Read Psalms 144 and verse 12.
Psalms chapter 144 and verse 12. That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth.
Right. So the scripture says, when we were young, we put away, we were child, we thought as child, we did childish things, right? But as we grow older, as men, we put away those childish things. We take care of our houses. We're accountable. We take care of the things that we're responsible for, right? That's the point for the man. I want to get to the point about the daughters. Read.
That our daughters may be as cornerstones, polished after the similitude of a palace.
What does a cornerstone do? But help to hold the entire house together.
Yep.
So if you're saving $47,000, then be that anchor. Be the pillar. What is a pillar? Right. A pillar is something that's strong to help hold up a portion of the building. You don't got to hold up the whole house, but just hold up a small portion of it. That's what a pillar is. But if the Bible's saying that she's supposed to be this cornerstone, then how are you helping this man by stealing from him?
Right.
And then now this man got to go. Not only that, what's going to make it even worse is if this man divorces her. Remember, she wasn't working.
No.
Right.
So now, not only has she stolen $47,000, but he's now going to have to fund her existence now for the next some odd years. But it's jacked up.
Right.
All the way jacked up.
But growing up, I noticed the exact opposite. My grandmother had the mindset that your wives had, where like my grandfather would always give her money. Like I said, we lived in the best house on the block. He bought brand new cars every 2 to 3 years. Like we lived well. And he would always give her money. He would give her money. He would give me money. And she would say, don't spend it all. Keep some of it because you never know. But I noticed they never argued about money or anything because let's say something broke in the house or something happened, she always handled it. And I used to ask her, Grandma, where you get this money from? Like, she didn't work like that. She was like, well, that's why I tell you can't spend everything. But they never argued about money. And it's like she almost got more. It's like the more she would do behind the scenes to help out the household, he was constantly giving her money. They never argued about money the whole time. Our lights never was off. We never worried about money. But because of her mindset and how she was, she just didn't spend it frivolously. And she took care of the house with it. Like little stuff that needed to be taken care of, he didn't even have to worry about. Most stuff he didn't even know about because she handled it.
Yeah, I think that's like Most High created women to be that multiplier. Because like when you think about it, like if a man gives a woman a house, right? She puts curtains in it and smell good or whatever. She turns that house into a home.
Right.
A man gives a woman a seed. Well, what does she do? She multiplies that seed and gives that man back a child. Whatever a man gives a woman, she's supposed to multiply it and make it better. I can remember days growing up where, we didn't have a lot of money in the house. My pops would give my mom $20, and some kind of way magically she'll make that $20. We'll eat the entire week, almost a week and a half off them $20.
Right.
That's the advantage of having a good wife.
That's what it is.
If her mind is ordered to
That's what it is. That's what they said. That's what they said about a good wife. You know what I'm saying? For real. In these last days, bro, it's hard for you to find one.
Can I get some?
Yeah, I'm saying for real. Hey,
go ahead.
Just give me one script.
Yes, sir.
I know you're on fire. I know you're on fire.
You said that.
You're on fire. You see that? So, hey, go back to Sirach, the 26th chapter, and read verse 1 and 2.
Sirach.
Because she said he broke him down. That's what he said. Yeah, read it for me.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife.
The world don't know this. You know what I'm saying? The world don't know this. You see that? So we have to bring this up because we have a lot of brothers and sisters who might be hooked up just now when watching but want to come to the faith. But the Bible is showing you how can we find one. We're going to show you. Come on.
For the number of his days shall be double.
So the Bible said the number of his days will be double. How many years God give a man to live in these last days? What is the max?
80 years is the max.
Yeah, 80, 75, 80 one day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, some people live until 100 when they have Alzheimer's and losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? Boo-boo on himself and all this stuff. I'm talking about...
Not the boo-boo.
Not the boo-boo. And all I'm saying. So the Bible said, it's this supposed to be the... But watch this, come on.
A virtuous woman rejoiceth in her husband.
The Bible say that. Just like we've been talking about your wife. Many brothers can't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real, many brothers will do 2 jobs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Many brothers right now and have to be on the job right now. Leave the Sabbath and on the job.
Right,
you see that? Because what? The wives will sit down like mannequin. You know what is a mannequin? I'm saying she ain't bringing nothing to the plate. You see that? You bring something to the plate.
Right.
Stay at home, be on the computer, do something. You know what I'm saying? For real, you don't even have a check coming in where you can say, okay, if I broke my feet, if I lose a finger, I can. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I just mean? You see that? These sisters right here, they don't have nothing. They only want to scrape from a man. That's what it is. You see that? We call it a Dutch pot. That's what it is. You know a Dutch pot?
A what?
A Dutch pot.
You got to scrape all the stuff off the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Cam, I'm your interpreter. I got you.
You've been around Benji for a while.
Bible right now, man, for real. So that's what it is. So watch this. Come on.
And he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
In what?
In peace.
What I see when men get married with sister these days, you know who always die first?
The man.
Why?
That brother about to die.
Stress.
Stressed out.
Stress is not no rest. No. It's stress. You see what I'm saying? You call the phone, she's not there. When he popped up at home, she's not there. No dinner. Oh, you supposed to eat pizza at work for lunch and come back at home eating pizza.
Right.
You see the sister would pull the pizza out and she have on the apron too. She make fast and put on. You don't see it? She put the pizza in the oven like if she bake it.
Oh, yeah.
So the brother come and sit around the table and be eating.
Damn.
You know what the brother see?
yeah.
It is. She see the papa.
It's the trash can, the box in the trash can.
Damn.
See? The brother was eating the pizza and he lifted up and he see the the sauce thing where they use
The Papa John's sauce.
Oh my God. Hey, brothers, that's what brothers do. Brothers just work all time, no energy. She ain't putting back nothing like what Bishop used to said. Like in the Caribbean, the woman will blend up some, you know what I mean? To keep the back strong.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
These sisters don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The only thing these men will drink might be a cup of NSC. You know what I'm saying? Might be a smoothie. No, that can't do nothing to your son.
If the house is unhealthy, you could blame it on the sisters because they the one that do the cooking.
That's what it is.
And the grocery shopping.
That's what it is. That's why you have bubble gut. That's why you have heartburn. Just name it. Just name it. This sister ain't they, but the sisters, what I'm saying, in these last days, never been taught. You know what I'm saying? For real, is we gonna bring back the right teaching about marriage. Like the whole elder woman supposed to do what? Take care of what? The house. The house. And teach the younger how to take care of the husband, take care of the children. Right. And I don't even hear she talk about children either. Like they just have a dog. Because these last days, dogs have more. And dogs have names too. You can't call a dog, say dog, and he look at you. You have to call him Bob.
Whatever that name is, you got to give it to him.
You have to give it to him. Hey, back to you, sir.
Yes, sir. No. You got that video up.
He want to touch this first?
Yeah.
There's one more too I want to touch.
I wanted to get one script.
Pertaining to this?
Yeah, same subject.
All right, go ahead.
Sirach 37 and verse 7.
Asa's in the building?
That's the I've been waiting patiently for.
Asa is in the building?
LaFleur. He said, if I may.
Verse 7.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37 and verse 7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself.
So the sister, she got counsel from her mother, right? Read on.
Beware of a counselor.
So the scripture says, beware of a counselor. Beware of bitter, bad advice. Because her mother had failed relationships, became bitter, and gave her daughter advice. Read on, watch this.
And know before what need he hath. For he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee.
Read.
And say unto thee, thy way is good. And afterward he stand on the other side to see what should befall thee.
So sometimes with those failed relationships that a woman had gone through, she passed on certain advice to allow her daughter, sometimes her daughter, to go through the same situation because she's bitter. Read on.
Consult not with one that suspected thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee.
Because some mothers may envy, and sometimes sisters counsel with single sisters that may envy you. You got to be aware of a counselor.
That's a good one, Joe.
Fire.
Can I get one? That's fire. Hey, come on, man. Give the brother next bomb over there. Give the brother next bomb, man. What are you talking about? That's fire right there.
Stingy with the bombs.
Yeah. You got some others?
Yeah, let me get one. Give me Proverbs 11 and verse 29.
Hey, that's the way he patiently cleared his throat before.
Right.
I ain't talked since lunch.
Because what happened, you got to put yourself in that situation. Like, this
You
what
gonna be all right,
happened.
you gonna be all right.
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 I'm trying to get it together.
Yeah, get it
like,
together.
So,
Take
so
a breath.
you get into an accident, you lose everything. So of course you're gonna, look upon your wife to help you out. So read it.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 29. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
So it said he that in trouble his house. So how did she in trouble the house? She hid $47,000 of his own money. So it, like you said, Cap, I believe it said, he was down. He was feeling down or something.
He started crying.
Yeah, he started crying.
Yeah,
Like,
the brother broke down.
Broke down. So you imagine if she would have just brought that money to him, like, you know what? And then it said he had to work for Uber. You know how much stress would have been lifted off of him if she would have brought that to him? Like, you know what, babe, you ain't gotta
He'd have turned her
do
up.
all that. Right, right. Read that again.
He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Because what happened at the end when he found out? Now he was upset.
Right.
He was sick with it, and to the point where he left. He didn't even want to be around her no more. Now he has lost trust in her, to the point where now that's gonna be hard to come back from. Because now anything he do from here on out, he gonna question everything that she says or does now.
Right.
Go
ahead.
One more. Jump over to chapter 12, verse 15. Because I guarantee she thought nothing was wrong with it. Read.
Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
Right, because she thought she was doing something right. She didn't see nothing wrong with it. Not seeing that he's struggling to the point where not only is he gonna lose everything, she gonna lose everything. But she didn't think about it like that. Why? Read.
But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise.
Because just like Officer was going into, if she would have had the right people in her corner to talk to, they would have gave her some better advice. But I guarantee, just like y'all was saying, that the mother was a single mother, bitter herself, and she gonna give bad counsel.
And she gonna get some of that 47,000.
Right.
Oh yeah.
She gonna get a little bit of that.
Yeah.
She gonna get some of that
Now
47,000.
take care of your mama now. I'm the one that told you now.
Right.
Hey, and that's why, for you simp brothers, Bishop said don't have that joint account.
Right.
Don't have that account where where all the money go into, she got access to.
Yep.
Cause she gonna reveal in that day what time it is. And here's a little game for y'all sisters, right? When your Lord gets down, right? Or when it's a financial issue, there's a certain clarity that happens. All of a sudden, we're like, if I had this amount of money, I could flip it into that. I could turn it into that. I could do that. Because you don't have the distractions of, I could spend money on this, and this. You like, damn, if I had it, I would put it here. You start researching. You start putting a plan together, the same plan that got you that 47K, right? Walk with me now.
Here we go.
When you give him, and he has no idea it's coming.
Yep.
He in the middle of formulating, and you bring that 47K to him. First of all, he's gonna turn you up.
Right.
What does that mean? Come on. The gratitude that he's going to show you is going to be better than that 47,000 that you stole from him. That's what your mother failed to tell you. That a man, when he's in his 2 Samuel chapter 6, I snuck it in there. I did.
He had that right. It's already there. His Bible already there.
But when a man is in the peak of his prosperity and his house is in order, you reap the benefits of that. Watch this. 2 Samuel chapter 6 and verse. I'm gonna keep it brief. Verse 20, I want to say. Yes.
2 Samuel chapter 6 and verse 20.
Come on.
Then David returned to bless his household.
Stop. This is after they got the Ark of the Covenant back. This is after some wars and some battles had to take place. So at the height of his celebration, after he danced before the Lord in all of his joy, his first thought was to do what? Go ahead.
Then David returned to bless his household.
He was going to turn his wife up.
Right.
There was going to be nothing that she would have asked that he would have said yes to. But watch what the black woman did.
Better.
Read.
And Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said,
Did she say, congratulations, my lord. Well done, my lord. I got the bath running for you, covered in blood and sweat.
Hell no.
Nah? No? What she said?
no. How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of his handmaids, of his servants.
So I could imagine the look of confusion on King David's face. Like, what you right. What you talking about, man? What are you talking about? He came in the house, baby, where you at?
What?
Well, how blessed was it? You got to read it with the attitude. Yeah. It wasn't just words. She said it with a little attitude. One more time.
How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of handmaids of his servants.
Jealousy, go ahead.
As one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovered himself.
Disrespect, go ahead.
And David said unto Michal, it was before the Lord, which chose me before thy father.
Now,
do you know who you talking to?
The tone of the conversation done changed. It flipped.
Do you know who you talking to?
I came home to bless you.
Right.
Now I got to turn up on you. I was going to turn you up. Now I got to turn up on you. Yeah. Jump down to verse 20.
Hold on. You got to read that last line again, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Read that last line again. It say that King David chose that part.
Read verse 21.
And David said unto Michal, it was before the Lord which chose me before thy father.
Before who?
Before thy father.
He had to get right. Like, hold up now.
Yeah.
You know that the Lord chose me over your father,
over
right?
your daddy.
Right. Over your daddy.
Yeah.
So you need to put some respect on that.
Right. Over your father. Your father.
Your father. Jump down to verse 23 for time.
Verse 23. Therefore Michal, the daughter of Saul, had no child until the day of her death.
Hold that. You ain't got to worry about me no more.
Keep that same energy.
Keep it, cause guess what? When that brother, when he bounced back from that 47 KL, now all the pieces was on the board. He thanking God. Once he started thanking God for the situation, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Lord, thank you for revealing my enemies to me. Right. Thank you for revealing this situation to me. You hold on to that. I don't even want the money. But watch this. I'm gonna be able to make it again, but you better pray that money lasts you to the day you die. Because you ain't getting a penny from me no more.
God, what?
Hey, you know what else about that? Is that, of course, the sister deserve everything she getting as far as what we bringing out. But this also shows that as the husbands, you can't be too comfortable and naive. Because it's like certain, like y'all made a point. Y'all was like, for you to lose, for $700 to be coming out your thing of money you don't know, you too comfortable. Because that's just like, I know for myself, I see the bill go up $200. I'm like, hold on, why the hell it went up $200?
That conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Remember you said, okay.
No, but she is the one who of the
she do the finance.
That's what she did. So, you know, when brother been working and making, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he trusts her because he say, okay, babe, I don't want you to work. I want it to be that. You see? So, I look for more better thing from her, but mommy. With that phone,
that seed. Yeah.
mommy with that phone plant that seed, son.
Yeah.
So as long as that seed plant in her head, she gonna start is like, when she hung up, it's just that whole day. And he come from work and that whole day in her brains. You know what I'm saying? And she just start take. And she just kept comfortable with it now. You see what I'm saying? And she just started to talk to mommy more than before. Hey, how much you got, girl? I told you. You better. That's what it is. These parents, but they are dangerous. Especially those women that do not realize how holy he is. Like how we showed that old woman the other day with the young boy.
Oh, yeah,
trying to bang her up. Yeah.
Her.
You see that? That's the same thing. That's the type. She wears skinny jeans and she have the big Trump stamp in her back. That's the type of mother she have. I promise you if I see her.
Mm-hmm. And a blonde wig that's
and
loose.
A blonde wig.
A loose blonde wig.
You know what I'm saying? For real. And
you can shift it.
Mm-hmm. For real. That's what it is. So, you have anything more, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He got a few more things here. Going down the same vein. Let's get this next. We on the sisters today.
group of white girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is there not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear it. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in the world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men, and we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power. We'll find every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior. We take everything bad from white women, except for the fact using marriage to our own benefit. But you run to the child support office, though. Get equality against men, and the only time we actually want to be equal to men is when it comes to degenerate behavior, hypersexuality, abusing or abandoning children. Even when it comes to the gold digger conversation, what you don't see those other women do, even when they are just screwing men for money, is bashing men, inadvertently making men feel like they're not important. Also, too, telling them that they don't need men. Psychologically, we have been taught to disassociate ourselves. And even in that Malcolm X quote, where he says the black woman is the most disrespected, he also says to be near your man. Because who taught you to hate the very race that...
So,
wow.
This sister said a lot.
Wow.
But what I want to focus on is the video, like right below, where all of these, the white women who are showing off their engagement. Now, the funny thing about this is they are in college.
Right.
Oh, no, they're
They are
graduating.
getting they have obtained their degrees, right? So their mindset is, I'm getting this degree to better my husband's house.
Foreign concept. Foreign.
To better my husband's house. Independent white women does not exist in their vocabulary.
Nope.
Right. But officer, what you said, right? All of those college white girls you see right there, they are the one who married all these basketball players. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, all these black boys who be basketball playing, that's what they set.
Yeah. Yep.
Them far they don't fall. It's the same thing. Yep. The same thing those brothers gonna have that trauma too. You know what I'm saying? Because what these white girls gonna be with them for a time until they be that star like LeBron or such, and then the problem come in is divorce, and they take half of what they had. That's what it is. So don't bother listen to what she's saying. No, she been talking about that. What she's saying is perfect and right, but her attitude, yo. If a white woman been bringing it across, she'll bring it across more softer and more milder.
More elegant.
Come on, I'm telling you, bro. With our people, bro. I'm lying.
She did a couple of those. I seen.
You see that?
She know her audience though.
The scripture talk. Hey,
the black women they don't understand that. Not all of them. Not all of them.
She said she like Paul.
Hey,
but the majority of them.
The majority of that.
They got to talk like niggas in order to get their point across because they won't listen either. Why?
Yeah.
We just gained 100 views just now.
You say some, but the Bible said none.
But what I'm saying, but when they get a husband, bro, trust me, they're gonna treat the husband just like the sister said her mother said she must.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cheat and do all these things behind the husband. You know what I'm saying? But give me that. Sirach. Sirach chapter 36, verse what? I believe verse 22, 23 there.
Ecclesiasticus.
Because our brothers, right? We run for beauty and the tutti. You know what tutti means?
Oh,
yeah. All right, come on. Read it.
I'm learning the Hebrew today. It's much Hebrew.
He has
Hebrew
a lot of
team. Hebrew things.
All right, read it for me.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
That's why she get married. Because she's not a bad looking sister. The sister what says her mother tell her to cheat on her husband, like on the saving and the bills and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, love that. That's why she get married. Come on.
If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue.
So when the brother fall, the brother do not get no kindness. He do not get no meekness. You see that? She break the brother down.
She didn't even get no comfort.
She don't give him no comfort. That's what she did. Come on.
Then is not her husband like other men.
You see that? So the Bible said, then our husband is not like a regular brothers. That's what it is, because that's what man looking for. Man like beauty. Man like kindness.
Cap.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a video to support what you're saying.
All right, come on with it. Come on with it. You see that?
Can
Yeah,
you
let's
go
bring it
to
out.
the chat? Now, hold on, pause it. Now, can you read the caption?
My boyfriend mentioned in passing one time that he liked coming home to me rocking on the porch, and now these little moments have become our favorite part of every day.
So I know I said some, and you was like, not none. But here is a sister. Here's one. Right? One of a thousand. Can we play the video?
Guess what? Have your hard day cure.
Mountain Dew. Look at that. Got the drink ready for him. He ready for it. Oh! I got you.
Hey, you got hard day.
I knew it when I seen the Mountain Dew. I seen the Mountain Dew. I said, I know that ain't Jake. That ain't gonna be Jake. Come on, man.
Did you think that was gonna be a black man?
I did.
Oh, you got it. Damn. I just get it
Hey, Soraya, you was right. There is none.
There's none.
Damn.
The betrayal.
Because you know what happened? It got me the same way.
It was warm and fuzzy.
The betrayal.
Right. Just the chair alone, you're supposed to know that that's
I
a white
knew
boy.
it.
That's a slave chair. That's
slave
what
chair.
the slave master used to rock in. That's what it is. I'm right.
That's the
It's all
same
making
house.
sense
That's the same house too.
Same house too, yeah.
Zuri,
Yo, that's fire though.
dirty.
That's fire though,
Y'all
dude.
dirty and
I
deceitful.
never get it. I never get it, dude.
They got me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, the sister. She's like, hey. I'm like, hey. It was like, you know, got your beer. I should have known with the Mountain Dew though. I should have known something was wrong.
It made me overlook all the red flags. I seen the chair. It didn't look right. The side of the house looked like an old plantation home. The Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And she had a smile on her face. That was just, I didn't.
It wasn't.
Black women don't smile.
A genuine smile. She was genuinely happy to see that slave master.
She had an old quilt blanket on her with a green Freddy Krueger shirt. I was like, come on, man.
She probably from Detroit, talking real country. Well, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that hurt.
So you know that the law of kindness that's in her tongue is not for her own people.
I just want to state for the record that Officer Yuri is deceitful.
He
I want to go
is.
on record to let it be known.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was fire though. That was fire.
Somebody said the way we all screamed at the same time.
In unison.
Hey, but can we jump up though? Same chapter. What Capo was. Verse 21.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36, verse 21. A woman will receive every man, yet is one daughter better than another.
Y'all see that? So a woman, any man can marry a woman. A woman will have their responsibility of being, receiving a man, meaning sex, right? You can receive a man, you can have kids, but it doesn't stop there. There are some women who are better than others. You can have the womanly parts.
Right.
Men can enjoy those womanly parts.
All right.
But they will not stay with those womanly parts.
Right.
Because why? There are some who are better, right? Because
Womanly
parts. Right, because they don't have the comfort. They don't have the kindness. They don't have the meekness.
Real talk.
She is not the hospitalizer.
She is not
She's
not that. So the point that I'm trying to make is, yes, just because you have the looks, just because you have the womanly parts, that does not qualify you on being a righteous, virtuous woman. There are some daughters who are just better than others.
Right.
If you want to do that, there's the guideline right there. Be kind, be meek, be comfortable in your tongue.
Right.
That is a hard thing for sisters. I'm telling you, bro.
The
womanly parts.
I'm telling you.
And in verse 21, when it says that the beauty of a woman cheers his countenance, some sisters put more effort into their how they appear, but forget the kindness and the meekness and the comfort in her tongue.
Right. Right. They forget that part.
Beauty's on the skin deep.
Right.
Yeah.
No, hey, give me the other one.
Hey, also while they getting that, you heard
That
how the sister said that the independent woman don't exist. Because if you look at our sisters in the world, I've never seen someone that's so independent be so need to be dependent upon other people. Because just because it ain't a person in the house that look like us, you still have to go and depend on the white man for him to support you. You know what I'm saying? And then force your black man to support you even when you don't even want him.
And the womanly parts.
Womanly parts. All right, let's get this. We gonna keep rolling on that same vein, y'all. Give me this.
I think most women grow up thinking that they want a husband, but really they want a wife.
Damn.
They want someone to assist them in their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, their career. They want an assistant.
Right.
They want a partner.
Ooh.
Okay?
Oh.
They want
You just said
someone.
the P
They
word.
want someone to be their helpmate.
She said the P word.
To get them where they want to go.
Yeah.
They don't want a husband. They want a wife. They just don't know it.
So
she talking about him. He just don't know it.
Right.
Yeah, he's sitting next to her.
Sitting next to each
He's sitting.
other.
He said, "Oh,
Right.
that sounds
Bro,
familiar."
listen. Some of these sisters, they come into a marriage, like she said, they want a partner. They don't want to be submissive. They don't want a Lord.
Right.
They come in with their own ambitions. They come in with their own ideas, and they want that man to support them in that.
Yep.
That's not how marriage goes in the Bible. In the scriptures, the woman is supposed to be fully supportive to their man, fully supportive to what that man has going on in his life.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yes. Now, we do want sisters to be, have some sort of proactivity if they have certain skills, but their main objective is to support their Lord in what he has going on.
Right.
It's not a partnership. It's not.
Right.
I don't care. And I know sometimes, many people may not like the way that sounds because of how we was brought up, but that's what God says to do.
Right.
God gave Eve to Adam to help him in what he already had going on.
Right.
That be the problem with many marriages because sisters come in with their own stuff and say, I need your help in doing this. I'm not your assistant.
Right.
You're supposed to be helping me. Right. Now, if that man needs to make sure that he has a mission, objective, direction already before you even marry that man.
Break it out.
You see what I'm saying? But that right there, if we just follow the order, if we submit unto our respective roles, we won't have any issues. Stop trying to be a man in a relationship. It's not for you. Right. You see what I'm saying? Just be submissive into your role.
Also, you know what's crazy? Our sisters, you know how we always use the examples in history and today to show that the white man use our sisters against us, right? As his officer. Their desire in a man is exactly what Esau broke us down to, what his desire was. Keep him strong, but I want him weak.
Weak, yes.
I want him weak and
mentally
strong.
weak.
And that's the exact same thing our sisters want from us. They want us to be strong when they need us, but they want us to stay weak.
No, but somebody just put up, said, out of all the black men in the world, she couldn't find one. That's what she's saying, right? These sisters we see married to those white men, they need a master. That's what they need.
Right.
She ain't want one.
That's what you need. You need a master. The same sister, that black sister will always speak. What's your name again?
Candace
Owens. That's what she said.
Yeah, she got.
She said she wants somebody to challenge her. Those brother, when they said use the N-word to all these and said shut up, they just do what he said. No back talk, nothing, bro. That's what you need. She don't need a husband. She need a master. So if you cannot treat her like a master, no, he's not her type, and that's what it is. You see how nice she was, how soft she was. Hey, you know what I mean? You see that? And she play her role perfect.
Right. So she can do it.
Yes, she can do
So it's possible.
when she wants to.
I got a question, Kat. Do you think she was still $47,000 from him?
No.
No, for a fact, no.
She would have asked him, "Can I save money for us? You mind if I save money for us?"
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Everything she used us, but when it come to a brother, no, me. That's what the sister was doing. That's what she was doing. Yeah. It's me. I say for me.
Right.
And
Right.
Come on, stop
Very
that.
selfish.
Stop that.
The Nigerian pastor he said you got to figure it out. You're gonna be a hospitalizer.
Hey, and the sister in the video prior to, she said a lot of points. I know we just touched on.
Yeah, we kind of skimmed through. We need to go back, huh?
We just briefly.
If you have the time, go back on it.
Because she made a lot of things make sense. I mean, of course, that we already been saying, but
tone her down though. That's tone her down. She said some good stuff, but
she said some good stuff.
Yeah.
Captain B said you just gotta watch who you talking to.
Like
Yeah, stay in the spirit. take it point by point.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Group of white girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is there not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear.
Stop.
Instead, we'll say,
be corrected.
Yeah, take off that wig.
Well, she got a filter.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Cap
You
ain't
want to
listening
be like the
nothing
white
she
woman
saying.
too. That's what it
That's
is.
right. Everybody get it.
Yeah.
Bow.
You ain't. She ain't exempt, but the daughters of Israel are haughty, and they think
Stretch
they
your
above
neck.
reproach. That's in Isaiah chapter 3.
Yeah, get it, man. Get it.
Verse 16.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
They haughty, they arrogant, they conceited as hell. Go ahead.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
You know how they walk with their neck. Y'all know how y'all used to walk. Y'all say it, man. Go ahead.
And wanton eyes.
Wanton lustful eyes. Go ahead.
Walking and mincing as they go. And making a tinkle with their feet.
What Lord said he gonna do to them?
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
That's why Cap said she got that wig on.
She do got a wig. They got to go to
You got a
Moab.
wig.
And you got to go to Moab.
Yeah, get you right.
That might be the one
Get
that
you wrong.
You seen the girl that got the wig from Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
she
it
sick.
gave her the heebie-jeebies.
Oh.
Hey, see if you can find that.
She got the guzzle. She got that
For
super
real?
guzzle. She got the
what
guzzle.
was it
I don't
called?
even know if
Because
that's
I
an insult.
googled what the disease was.
I ain't never had
She had the guzzle.
Type Amazon wig.
Guzzle.
Guzzle. See what pop up. Zakora holding the wig.
I don't even know if it's if that's online. You put it up, and we're gonna have problems after the show.
Hey, read it again.
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
And when he discover it, it's going to smell like verse 24.
Verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
Leave that there.
Don't leave that there.
I'm
No, leave it there.
Hey,
but
read
don't
on,
leave
read
it
on.
there.
And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well set hair, baldness.
Damn.
And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth. And burning instead of beauty.
So, there you have it. The alopecia, the big back, the
big back.
What else? The whatever disease came when she put that wig on her. All of that is biblical. And until you get back in your rightful position, it's only going to get worse. So she said that the black woman, she's above reproach. She cannot be corrected. She cannot be told what she's doing wrong. Okay.
Sis found it.
Oh, y'all got it?
Fake scalps.
Yeah.
Oh,
They just
Look
still
at it.
here.
They gave her that Nanny McPhee bump too on her nose. That came from all that. I'm telling you, boy, better stop. Play the video. That Nanny McPhee bump.